All right. What day is it? It's Wednesday. All right. We're making our way through the week. And how are you? How are you?
Cupcake Wednesday.
Yeah. Cupcake Wednesday.
I saw people lining up today.
Yeah, I was just reading, I guess some people who are Republicans, you know, in the New York Post write a editorial, not an editorial, but like a op-ed piece, and they were talking about how Joe Biden makes more gaffes than Sarah Palin, that if Sarah Palin said the things Joe Biden said, they'd be all over her ass for it.
I know, even she got off a quip on Joe Biden yesterday. She said, I think the next crisis in the Obama campaign is Joe Biden's next speech.
Yeah. So, you know, I read this stuff. I read everything. You go back and forth, you know. It's like,
well, it's been exciting.
Yeah. They say here, the other day, I don't know. Yeah, I don't even want to get into it, but Biden said something like about FDR. Did you read that one?
No.
Okay, wait, this is good. See, because Biden's like the older senator who's been around for a while, and he's the guy who you go, man, he's like really bright, and he's real. In fact, he should maybe even be president. And then you start reading about him, and you're like, I don't know. Knows what he's doing either.
I think like Biden is off script a lot. He, you know, trusts what he thinks in his head. As a person who does that, I know. But, you know, he is a well-studied man.
Yeah, I don't know. This makes him sound kind of dumb here.
All right, read it to me.
Okay, let me find it. See, I was too lazy to get a pen to circle something. So now I'm sounding less than professional.
Sounding like Joe Biden.
I read some other article while I'm looking for this that Bill O'Reilly signed a new 4-year contract with the Fox News Network to continue his television show. And now he's saying, I think I might have to give up the radio show because, you know, I'm just kind of working too many hours. But I wonder, is his radio show not doing well?
Yeah, I mean, the radio show isn't setting the world on fire, I don't think.
Doing radio is a lot harder than television, I can tell you. It's that special guy who can handle a radio show.
And remember, the TV show is just an hour.
Yeah.
You can pack, you know, a lot into an hour. When you're stretching it out to 4 hours and asking people to stay with you, that's a tough call.
Fuck it, I'll read it live.
Yeah, where's that tape?
I love that.
You got that, Fred?
You know what? I'll write it myself. I'll write it. I'll take some time tonight and write it.
I like when Bill O'Reilly explodes. What does he explode again about?
They had written that coming up next or something. It was a Sting outro for a Current Affair or whatever that show was he was doing.
Yeah.
And he couldn't figure it out.
But I got to find it. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay, here we go. So this is Joe Biden says this. When the stock market crashed, Franklin D. Roosevelt got on the television and didn't just talk about the princes of greed. He said, look, here's what happened. What really happened is Roosevelt wasn't president when the market crashed in 19... So anyway, so then the person writing this goes, look, first of all, Roosevelt wasn't president when the market crashed. Even I knew that.
It was Hoover, right?
It was Hoover.
Right.
And TV was in its infant stages, not available to the general public. At least,
he was a radio guy.
Right, until at least 10 years later.
Yeah, his fireside chats were on radio.
Yeah, so he thought FDR was on TV. And he thought...
So was Lincoln. Yeah,
yeah, like he's just completely out of it.
Did you see those Lincoln-Davis debates?
Yeah, they were on TV, but very few people had televisions back then.
Jefferson Davis, I thought, came off his race.
So, all right, I got it now. Here's Bill O'Reilly when he was back on A Current Affair or whatever show he had. Inside Edition.
Inside Edition, I think, was his.
That's tomorrow. And that is it for us today. Okay, I don't know. Whatever it is, it's not right on the teleprompter. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is. We are going to do Sting, yeah.
Okay, but... Now, I can't read it. There's no words on it.
Okay. Sure.
There's no words there. To play us out. What does that mean? To play us out.
Sting is going to do. It's a video. Sting video.
What is...
For credits.
I don't know what that means, to play us out. What does that mean? To end the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a... I can't do it.
Something
we'll
Bob
do it
Levy.
live.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
No.
We'll do it live. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live. Thing sucks.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks again for watching. We'll leave you with Sting and a cut off his new album. Take it away.
My favorite guy is the guy who goes, in 5, 4, 3. Nothing throws that guy.
No. He is as calm as a cucumber.
That's my hero.
That's the first assistant director or the stage manager, they call those guys, and he is the MVP of that shit because he's got the director yelling in his ear, and he's got this guy yelling. So he's just like, in.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. 5, 4, 3.
I can't do it. 5, 4, 3.
Guys, you think you could make a fake tape with O'Reilly versus Tracy? Like, you take the Gorilla stuff, but don't use, just use little bits and have O'Reilly yelling and then Tracy yelling. I think that's a winner. O'Reilly versus Tracy.
I'll do it live. You douche.
Yeah. That's all you need.
I'll write it myself.
You don't need, long clips. Just,
You're a douche. Fuck you. I'll write it. You couldn't write shit.
I'll do it live.
You're a wannabe.
O'Reilly versus Tracy. I say in a real O'Reilly versus Tracy, Tracy wins.
Oh, yeah.
Easily. Tracy could beat anyone.
Easily.
Is this no makeup or new makeup? Because I like your look right now.
This is a new makeup.
Yeah.
I guess
excellent.
I put it on a different way.
Better.
Recognize that.
I look her over.
He looks at me.
Yeah, but you look to me. You look hot every day.
No, you look real pretty like this. This is a good look for you.
Thank you very much.
What'd you do different?
It's a different lipstick. It's a more natural.
Yes.
Not.
This goes with your skin tone better and your eyes better. Your eyes are popping now.
And I do, I'm not doing such black eyeliner anymore.
This is good.
You
are more natural.
You are the gayest heterosexual man ever.
Yep. No, I love women and I love to look over the women.
No, but that's what I.
You don't like women. You got mother issues like me, but you.
I don't like women. I like them.
Yeah.
Right. Well, most guys. That's the only reson they're with women.
You like them over.
Them over.
Yes. And then fucking them over.
Let me look at you for a second. No, not you, Robin. Artie.
Oh.
He's clearly...
Go look at Artie.
He looks good, too.
No, I say that...
What are you doing, Artie? You look a little different.
Let me see you. No, this is good.
Oh, you like this?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure about this.
This is what I'm sure about.
Does anyone else here notice that? That's how you get laid, too, man. That's a great thing. It
ain't about getting laid. It's about being attentive and looking at my woman over there.
Very sweet of you.
Yes,
very sweet of you to notice.
Because I saw Robin yesterday in the kitchen there, where we get the snacks, and she looked really good. She was by the sink, and she had the shirt on, and I said, I want to compliment her, but I don't want to say a dumb thing. Like,
you're busy looking at her titties. I'm looking at her face. That's what she likes.
Her back was to me, and I was like...
So you're looking at my ass.
You're busy with her ass and her titties.
I was looking at her ass.
Besides, she did this for me. I'm going to appreciate it. Right. No, you know what my mother always said about me? She said, since you were a little boy, no matter what I did, you would notice. She says, if I put a new glass in the kitchen, you would notice the glass.
Right.
Because I pay attention.
I said to a couple of people, I threw a couple of parties for Howard, and there were things that, most people wouldn't notice. They were just part of the way the party was put together.
Yeah.
Howard noticed everyone.
I'm a great man.
Everyone.
You are, because with me, I'm one of those dumb guys who just says to a chick, well, you look great every day,
right. But you're not really looking.
Yeah. I'm not looking.
But yeah, he notices, most people would just come in and say, oh, this is a lovely room. Howard noticed the glassware. He noticed the napkins.
Looked everything over.
He noticed everything. He noticed the printing on the menu.
I look everything over.
He was amazing.
Well, that's nice, too, if you throw a party, and he appreciates it.
Yeah,
I'm a maven.
Yeah, but it was just astonishing how much detail he noticed that most people would just say, oh, I knew it was a great time.
That's why I threw Artie's party in a pizza place. I knew he wouldn't notice it.
Oh, no, I noticed that, my friend. I will never forget that.
That he noticed.
One time
you impressed him.
Sometimes my mother on a Sunday would she wouldn't make gravy. She got lazy. She would make Aunt Millie's, and I said, I noticed your gravy.
I saw in the newspaper there was here's a nutty guy, but I love nutty guy stories. A Michigan man arrested for allegedly driving erratically and nearly hitting a police car said singer Beyonce was waiting to meet him, according to police in Milford, Connecticut.
Where was she? She was in Connecticut?
No. Officers said 33-year-old Robert Williams, Jr. of Macomb Township, Michigan, was taken to a local hospital for evaluation. He nearly hit a police car early Sunday, asked the officer for directions to Detroit, and then drove over a sidewalk in grassy area.
Wow.
Imagine you're a cop and you're dealing with that.
Yeah, and you're in front of a cop and you're doing that.
Williams, who had flowers and a teddy bear in the car, also asked if the officers were escorting him to New York City, saying Beyonce had agreed to meet him at the GW Bridge.
Oh, my God.
Police said.
Oh, my God.
Lock him
Where are his family? I want to see what they look like after living with him for a few years.
You know what? They look like they want to get out of town. They're exhausted. They're so glad he's going to go visit Beyonce. You don't even know.
Yeah, they're like, here, they probably gave him the flowers.
Imagine we find out Beyonce was really waiting for him at the GW Bridge.
Yeah, it's we who are crazy.
And then the other thing I got to just bring up right here at the front of the show, Mel Gibson put another $10 million into that kooky church he's a part of.
Uh-huh.
Mel Gibson's like super religious. He's part of a church that the Vatican won't even recognize because they're too religious.
Oh, no. They don't recognize the Vatican.
Yeah. Nobody recognizes each other. The Vatican, they do a service where like the women are covered and that it's all in Latin. Nobody knows what anyone's saying.
Right.
Mel Gibson's right all over that.
Well, answer me this, Mel. Why is it more religious in Latin?
Because that's the way God wants it. You don't understand these things.
You see these Latin guys, the shirts, they're all into religion.
A little toasty in here, a little hot, isn't it?
Really? I'm cool over here.
Not me.
Well, maybe I got all the air.
But I'm not going to tell Fafa Fooey to change the temperature in here because if he changes it, I'll be too cold.
Well, you know, Scott's in charge of that anyway.
Hey, Rob, you're on the air. Good morning. Welcome to the show. And what's on your mind?
Howard, good morning. I love you. I love all you guys there. I've been listening for years. I'm a huge fan. But I got to say, I'm also a huge fan of Riley. And is there any way that you guys could appease this guy and keep him on?
He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
What are you kidding me, man? You know people.
Have you heard Riley? There's no appeasing him.
I just don't want him to leave. You know what I mean? I just love
He ain't leaving. Trust me. Here's what my instinct tells me. The radio show that we gave him for an hour once a week is the best thing that ever happened to the guy.
Yeah.
The guy never had any sort of audience or anyone to talk to.
And now he's delusional.
And, yeah, I know he wants a lot of money for that show, but that show ain't going to make him any money. It's just not going to happen. Not here at Sirius.
Right.
In fact, there's a lot of people here at Sirius don't even get paid anything to do a radio show. And the fact of the matter is, he gets a nice $400 for the hour, which is probably about $350 more than he's ever made in an hour. And he gets to do it from his house. It's absolutely no sweat. He gets an audience. He can sell his tchotchkes and get people like you to know him. It's a slam dunk.
Yeah, if you want Riley, what you should buy is more Riley junk.
I got 6 of his symbols. But,
you're kidding.
Well, I help him tape his show and stuff, so he gave me like 5 of them for free. But, yeah, I bought the first one just, like Artie did. Artie's got a symbol too, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, the listeners were really riling Riley up. We should just change his name to Riling.
Riley. He's riled up.
Riled. They were doing a real good job last night.
Yeah, I called in there, too.
Yeah. All you got to do is call Riley and say, I'm a cheap Jew and I should be paying him, and he gets crazy. Like, crazy. I'll play some of the clips. Want to hear some of them?
Oh, I love it when he's all riled up and calling us all names.
All right, here we go.
All right, Riley, next call. This is Sam from Maine.
Hello, Sam.
Who quarters you on, Riley?
Who quarters you on, Sam?
I was wondering if you think that big-nosed Jew bastard will ever pay you what you deserve.
I doubt seriously if they will ever do the right thing.
You are the best man in radio history, and you deserve to get paid.
Well, thank you, my good man.
He has that dog he spends millions on, and he tells people to adopt it. He spent thousands of dollars on his dog, and yet he still tells people to adopt. He could pay you money, Riley.
Well, of course he could. If I had 1/100th of the interest on his money, I could live. And it would seem to me that it is in the hands of the listeners, people, regardless of what you feel of me. Let your feelings be known to these people. Maybe they'll squeeze out a couple more bucks. But I've been here. Any job you go on, if you do well, within 2.5 to 3 years, you probably would have gotten a raise. You see what I mean? But, of course, I do not personally have the power to move them. But those subscribers can, and I must put it in your hands. Thank you, sir, for your sentiments.
A rather calm Riley.
It's all good. It's all good, Riley. Calm Riley, riled up Riley.
My good man.
Yeah. That whole William Shatner was interviewed. Someone sent me this off the internet. He's now spoken out about George Takei.
Oh, really?
It's so great.
Finally gotten to him?
Yeah. He finally. I don't even know this man. What's his problem? But William Shatner does
he does a lot of ahhing and humming.
Yeah, and Dan the Song Parody Man actually compared Riley's ahs with William Shatner's ahs. Let me see if I can find that.
This is a study.
It's sort of, yeah. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I got so much stuff here. Yeah, okay. Here's Riley making his funny noises. Right? And here's Shatner. I'll play you the Shatner thing if you want, but... See the similarities? Like... And then here's Riley. Shatner. Wait. Shatner. I could probably get them both going together at the same time if I work on it. Wait. You got to hear this rap. This is Shatner talking about George Takei. Some woman gets him in an interview situation, and he's pretty obsessed with it.
George Takei just got married, and apparently...
And I like how he doesn't even correct her on the name or anything. It's great.
He made a point of not inviting you. How do you feel about that?
Well, the whole thing makes me feel badly. Poor man. There's such a sickness there. It's so patently obvious that there is a psychosis there. I don't know what his original thing about me was. I have no idea. Now, I didn't read his book that was printed many years ago, but apparently I didn't let somebody have a close-up. I literally don't know him. I didn't know him very well on the series. He'd come in for a day or two.
Which is a great little knock, you know. He'd come in for a day or two.
Yeah, right.
Based on his character.
He doesn't really know. They never really worked together.
No.
He was like a day player.
Yeah.
He was an extra.
I wouldn't recognize him.
Is he in the room?
As evidenced by the part he played, and then on the movies, there occasionally. I didn't know the man. But he's continued to speak badly about me for all these years. Now, I
love Bill because there's such arrogance in this.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't even know him, and what you'll hear.
Obviously hiding his homosexuality. Talk about festering and not living the truth of your life and feeling badly about yourself and being fearful that somebody will find out this terrible, terrible secret. So he thought. Finally, at the age of, I think, 70, he decides to come out of the closet and say, I'm gay. Like, who cares? Be gay, don't be gay. That's up to you, George. You'd think there would be an epiphany at some point where you say, where George might have said, poor Bill Shatner. He is such a lonely, desperate, unhappy man that he did all these terrible things to me, which I can't remember. I presume he can remember all these terrible things that I must have done when I said hello or something to him. But you'd think he'd have this epiphany and say, yeah, I hope that, because he and I don't have many years left in this world. I wish him well. I'm so happy that I wish him well. But instead, what he does is he makes this big deal about not inviting me to his wedding. Well, if I was such a terrible force in his life, even 40-some-odd years later, because I haven't seen him, that I affect his marriage, where he has to isolate it and say, what kind of sickness is going on? And there must be something else inside George that is festering and makes him so unhappy that he takes it out on me, in effect, a total stranger.
Well, it's possible that he just wanted to invite just the intimate people in his life.
But why would he go out of his way to denigrate me?
It has been and will be a mystery.
That's right. And it's sad that the man can't find enough peace in his life to either say, be positive and say, I forgive him for whatever those hurts were, or to shut up about it. It's sad. I feel nothing but pity for him.
I love it.
Ooh, he pities him.
Yeah, we got to play that for George.
Oh, my. And for William Shatner when he comes in here next.
Yeah, he's coming in soon.
What if I get both of them in here?
Oh, I love that.
Great. Can we get them in together?
I like it because William Shatner's like, I don't even care about him or know him.
But clearly he does.
Yeah.
You ever talk about someone for 20 minutes? You know? He's put a lot of thought into that.
Yeah. You know, at the ceremony, at the wedding ceremony, I understand, usually you stomp on a glass. Yeah. George stomped on a photo of Bill Shatner. I'm not kidding. That was the ceremony. And when they announced that he was getting married. I don't know if you knew that.
One of the single greatest afternoons of my life was when a horny, black, handicapped kid stuck a bottle of vodka in my asshole. Well, Jimmy Doohan, but Patrick Stewart, and with his nose buried in George Takei's ass, Leonard Nimoy shit on John Wayne's face. Fried egg sandwich was jammed into Isaac Asimov's disgusting hole. And then all hell broke loose because fat-assed Nichelle Nichols squashed a retarded midget with a light bulb while grunting and in small plastic bags of M&Ms. And then Walter Koenig showed up. He was so horny that for the next hour and 15 minutes, Walter jerked off DeForest Kelley until his firm hard cock, soggy, congealed, come all over Lorne Michaels' pretty face. And then Gene Roddenberry washed Lorne's head off with hot piss. Oh, my God. It was a party.
His book might be better than yours, Artie.
I don't know if you're going to be able to match stories with him.
That's right.
That was a 10-minute soliloquy.
Right. Let's see. Going back to Riley, you want any more? Or
I love this. Yeah.
Okay.
Anytime Riley's around negotiation time, he's a brilliant man.
Here Riley states someone at Sirius Radio wants him to starve.
All right, Riley, next call. This is John from Long Island.
Hello, John.
Riley, what's up, buddy?
Not much, John.
How you doing? What is this stuff, man? They want you to play Deal or No Deal for your new contract?
Well, otherwise, I felt that I had been with them long enough and proven myself that they could throw me a bone. They are hiring people all the time. One man they recently hired, they gave him $3 million a year. And I really don't know the gentleman. I'm sure he's a nice person. Nonetheless, with me, they're not giving me a dime. And this is by...
Never occurs to Riley that Chris Russo might actually have an audience and more talent than him.
As far as that's why I said he's delusional, because he thinks he's right up there.
Yeah, well, Chris Russo, actually was on terrestrial radio and had a big audience and proved himself as a broadcaster for many years and went around the country and developed an act.
None of that stuff matters.
No.
Now we're all at Sirius, and Riley's on a par with everyone else.
Also, Russo was wanted by several other entities. So he can, negotiate.
I, sir, am wanted by entities extraterrestrially, of course.
The Screed have offered me an exclusive deal.
I don't know why he doesn't go work for the Screed.
Somebody up there do not want me to succeed. They want me to starve, even though they won't outright fire me because I'm too valuable to them. You see what I mean?
Oh, I know that, man. Hey, don't play that suitcase game. You know they ain't going to have more than $31 in any one of them.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen.
All right, Riley. Here, yet another one of our fans tries to call Riley up and get him riled.
Riley, next call. Rob in Indiana.
Hello, Rob.
Riley, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Rob?
Not bad.
Riley is the best, isn't he?
Hey, how you doing? Hey. That fake niceness. Because, he hates everybody.
It's funny. He knows how to turn on the joviality when it serves.
Yeah, when it means nothing.
Mr. Charming.
Charming, yes.
But it's all fake because his voice even changes. Hey.
I'm about to perpetrate a scam on you, fellow traveler.
Rob in Indiana.
Hello, Rob.
Riley, what's up, buddy?
How you doing, Rob?
Not bad. Hey, I heard you on Howard this morning, and I was just disgusted. It's just apparent, Riley, that they have no concept of the value of money. Howard talked for a half an hour, 45 minutes about, $1,000 meal he's going to treat these guys. And then they asked, someone said, well, how about Riley? Invite Riley. No. Yeah. No. And then the day before, this Artie guy wins like $41,000. And then he's throwing all this free money around to everybody. People who need money or care about money, they don't do that.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, those people they're throwing it to, they do not consider them competition.
Yeah.
But me, I'm not trying to compete with them. I'm a different genre than they are, and what have you. And I could not treat a human in this manner.
These people on the show, they just have no...
Riley could not treat anybody like this. He hasn't treated anybody anything.
He'll never be in the position to treat anybody.
And this guy is from Indiana calling in. I don't know what he's talking about. That's a $3,000 meal you're treating us.
Concept of money that this Robin, she's going on vacations every 3 or 4 weeks. Rome, Spain, Italy, whatever. Same with Howard.
Robert, they would give me another hour or two on the air.
Yeah.
I could live. They won't even do that.
But Howard talks. Well, Sirius doesn't have the money. Well, fine. Howard has money. Cut the guy a check once in a while. It's not going to hurt. You just made $500 million. I'm sure another 50 or 100 a week is not going to break your back, Howard.
Of course it would not.
Yeah.
Everybody's in your pocket.
Point will try
to live. You know what I mean? But these are show people.
Yeah,
never make the mistake of thinking these people are any less than underhanded, petty, backstabbing.
By the way, I want to thank him for calling us show people. Nobody's
ever put us in show business before.
Grub worms.
Yeah.
You understand? They don't mean to do right. If the shoe were on the other foot, he wouldn't have to want for anything.
Yeah, and then,
in his position.
she just gets married to this model. If she had a scar on her face, he wouldn't give it. And if he was broke, she wouldn't about him.
Yeah, well, actually, but that's you're telling the truth there. And I can assure you that my old lady, she's quite beautiful, but she did not marry me for my money.
Yeah, she's not a gold digger,
Yeah.
It's just pathetic and sad. And then they say, well, he's going to work for us anyway, without a raise.
Oh, they know where they've got me.
Yeah,
but that is no reason. That is no reason to remain inhuman.
Yeah.
Oh, have you got a question for me?
Yeah, Riley, I do. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I always get angry about that.
Yeah.
That guy's a great call.
Oh, he's
good.
Amazing.
He's really good at it.
Hitting all the points that Riley can agree with.
Yeah. I got 2 more if you want.
Oh, please. I'm loving every second.
I wanted to remind the listeners, Riley, not to forget they can listen anytime. People, you can listen anytime online at Sirius.com. Just click on the Listen Online tab.
Right, people, and let me admonish you to get your symbols and various other products because with that second operation on my leg and the accompanying, rehabilitation and all of that, I have to tell you, and I hate to do it, but I have to tell you that they really cleaned me out and beyond of assets and what have you. So I'm really actually suffering here. Anyway, welcome back to the Radamont Show, and I don't.
Oh, there's a real upper.
Yeah. Get into that now. It's up to the listeners.
What operation?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He's always limping with a cane. I guess maybe something's up with his leg.
Yeah.
I know one thing. He didn't hurt himself carrying his money.
Right. Because he's pretty wiped out.
Didn't hurt himself walking to work either.
All of his assets are gone.
And what have you.
People, go to Radamart.com. Get your symbols, get your books, your beer mugs, etc., etc. We need you. And also check out PayRiley.com. PayRiley.com. We love you. Thank you for being with us. And listen, tomorrow I'm probably going to call and tell them to start the paperwork anyway because I believe that these listeners are going to keep me alive.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Thank you very much. We love you.
What?
Well, I'm sorry.
He's re-upping?
Peace and love, everybody.
Yes, indeed. Radamont Show.
I told you, he'll be back. He was nervous.
What you should do, Howard?
Do we have a little time here or what? Oh, cool. Yeah. That's cool. Well, then.
All right.
You should tell him it's $4.50 a week, but he can't do any plugs.
We're taking away the plug.
I can't sell my mugs.
Now, what does a Riley mug look like?
I imagine it's a coffee cup with a square box on it, and instead of like a Jackie logo, it's a picture of Riley.
Or one of his stupid aliens.
Yeah, I bet you he goes to the same company Jackie goes to. No, I said, Jackie, do you really want to be the guy who sold some drunken guy at one of your club dates a mug? Because he's going to wake up the next morning, and he's going to come to, and he's going to be sober, and he's going to look at that mug, maybe 4 of them, that he spent $15 a mug on.
Right.
And they're worth about $1 combined. And, do you really want to be that guy who took advantage of a drunk? You go to me with a straight face. Hey, I feel real good. These mugs are really nice.
People love this stuff.
They love it.
I remember that T-shirt. The T-shirt was almost like a newspaper. It had so much writing on it. There was every ad he could think of.
Because you want to wear that.
Oh, yeah. It's so stylish to walk around plugging Jackie's stuff.
Big, giant, comical letters.
Yeah.
Like fun, whimsical letters. Mm-hmm. Jackie, Joke Man, 922 Wine.
Right.
Then would say... Jackie Joke Page.
Joke Land.
Joke
and
Land.
The phone number.
Right, phone numbers on it. Like a billboard. Yeah, that's nice. And you know what? Not only are they paying me, but then they're advertising for me. That's some business plan. Oh, it used to make me insane when I'd see the amount of junk Jackie would sell people. And not like, I mean, I wasn't jealous. I was trying to... tell him it sort of makes him look...
Low rent.
Yeah. You don't have to grab every dollar on the table.
Plus, you know, you were on stage, and now you're backstage or out in the hall selling tchotchkes.
And you know what he got from that part of the conversation? What he would do is, then he didn't even hire, he got some intern to sell his stuff.
But he used to do it himself. Remember, he'd then have to run out and set up his table after he got off stage.
Yeah.
The craziest story I heard recently, it's got, you know, I'm going to give Carlos Mencia the benefit of the doubt. He does a gig and then he goes in the lobby of a theater and takes pictures with people for $20.
Oh, stop it.
That's what strippers do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like a Mencia makes a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, that is, how could somebody do that?
He's double dipping.
Well, yeah. I mean, how many pictures
you still got a 20 on you. I'm getting it as you walk out the door.
What are you going to make, another $300?
I don't know. Do I know Carlos Mencia?
We've had him in here, yeah. He's the mind of Mencia. He's on Comedy Central.
Yeah. He was good on the show. But
I'd be afraid to do that.
Me too.
You know. I remember I used to go see Amy Lynn do that. She had some business going. Amy Lynn, who was on our show for many years.
Yeah.
And
she was a featured dancer.
Then she'd go to... what was the name of that place?
Chicken Ranch.
Frank's Chicken House.
Chicken House in Manville, New Jersey. I was there once in a while.
Where you were allowed to be all nude, and guys would line up and take photographs with her.
Happily.
And these were the kind of guys who lugged coolers in so they'd have something to drink while they watched her get naked.
And it was like $20. The mom would take a Polaroid. They had it down to a science.
Yeah.
The mom would even wear a money belt. And she had a
like
coin
the good
changer.
humor man?
Yeah, she had a coin changer and everything. And then she would get the money. And Amy was like, I bring my mom. She's the only one I trust to handle my money. And I went, all right. It was a whole business.
And remember, there were rules, like she could touch you, you couldn't touch her, but she could put up her leg. You know, there was a whole thing that went on, and it had something to do with the price, how much access you got to her.
It was a real big deal if she put her leg up.
Yeah.
Because she got to hold the leg.
I went to Frank's Chicken House when I was like 18, me and my two friends, to see Busty Hart, quadruple M's. And we waited online.
Quadruple M's?
That's what it said in the paper.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And so we waited online, and we paid $10 each, and there was only time for one picture. So me and my buddy Deej got on one end, and my buddy Mike put his... we shot it out to see who would get the middle part, because he got to have her two tits over his eyes.
Oh, God.
It was the greatest picture. I don't know what happened to it.
Yeah. I always felt like, wow, I mean, that's a real... hard life.
And then people were standing there on the edge, shaking their Polaroid, waiting to get it signed.
Yeah, that was another, I think that was another
That was another cost, yeah.
Yeah. But boy, Amy had the body and the face. And
she was hot.
Amazing.
Guys just wanted to stand next to her. I know I did.
You were one of the lucky ones who got not to do, have it without paying.
Well, you want to know something? I wasn't better than any other dude, because what I would do is, rather than go to Frank's Chicken House and, pay her to take a picture with her, I would go do the back of Private Parts or something,
right?
My book, and then be taking pictures with her all day.
Right.
Oh, that's Amy on the back?
Yeah.
That's Amy. Yeah,
she looks great, right?
Oh, my God. Nice tits.
Yeah, I have this thing on my desk at home. It's a friend of ours made it for me. It was when Private Parts came out. It's in Lucite. It's like this thing. It's like a small desk thing where it's the front and the back of my book.
Oh.
Yeah. So Beth was sitting there the other day. She goes, what do you have, like a thing with you and a blonde woman?
What, do you have another woman's picture on your desk?
Yeah, right. And I go, I didn't realize it was the back of the book. I go, that's Amy Lynn. That's the back of my book. I said, does it offend you? Do you want me to take that out of here? She goes, no. I just didn't know why you had on your desk a picture of you and a blonde.
Right, we just got married.
Yeah.
You got a new girlfriend.
That's what happens when you get married. Everything Beth does now, I go, see, everything changed because we're married. Last night I was all, amped up. I was looking for... No. She was, like, super tired. I go, what is with this marathon? I can't wait for the...
Oh, no, the marathon again?
That still hasn't happened?
No, it doesn't happen for another couple of weeks.
2 weeks.
And I just wrote her to ask her how that 20-mile run went, because, you know, I didn't hear anything back. She's probably too tired to write.
But she did really super well on it.
Yeah?
You know, she goes, yeah, I feel really good after the 20 miles. But meanwhile, she's tired. I mean, this is like a full-time gig with her.
Yeah.
With the running every minute. So I said, I can't wait for this running to be over. I said, no more running, please.
That's it for you in marathons.
I said, you're not that much fun when you're running. Good Lord. I mean, try to just be available to me 24/7 and available for my needs.
Yeah, didn't she read the contract?
Yeah.
You forgot to put that in, I think.
But then I'll turn to her and go, I said, this is a terrible marriage. And
already.
And I can't believe how things have changed since we married. And she goes, what are you talking about? I was trying to make her jealous last night. You know.
Did you tell her about your big night out?
I said, so she's going out Thursday night.
Yeah.
With her friends, these girls, a group of girls, to celebrate another girl's birthday.
Right, that's why we're countering with me, you, and Benji.
Right. So I think Beth was expecting I'd stay home and play chess or something. And instead I said, you know what, I'm going to go out.
Yeah.
Now, in the old days, I would just go to a strip club and I would her head up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you're not doing that.
No, I'm not.
Now, what is that all about?
I think I'm not to be trusted in a strip club.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'll tell you what I'm
trust myself, actually.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, though, being the one single guy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, well, you know what? I really want to keep things, I just want to keep things real.
You're being like John Hine.
Yeah. Yes.
No, he's jerking off.
No, I'm not even jerking off, but not like I would jerk off. I would jerk off, but
if we
now I have nowhere to jerk off.
If we do this, though, I'm making up for when I wasn't with you in the single days. As the one single guy there, I am really going to be aggressively, I want you all to help me chick.
Right.
I mean, a hot chick. Like, I'm taking applications.
Well, you know, they could actually get you a relationship.
No, I don't want that.
You don't want that?
Well, let me tell you. So, anyway,
Robin, what are you talking about?
So, last night, we're laying in bed, and I'm just angry.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I'm always angry.
Oh.
So, so we're laying there, and I said to Beth, you know, Thursday night, I'm going out. She goes, oh, good. I was worried about you. What are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to a restaurant. I was going to go to Nobu, but I realize now that we announced
it. Yeah, everybody will be there.
So we're going to change that.
Yeah, there'll be a line outside.
Yeah, right.
Well, there's 3 Nobus, right?
Yeah.
Which one? It'll be hop around the Nobu.
So anyway, we'll go to all 3. Anyway,
the Nobu hopping.
So I said to her, yeah, we're going to Nobu, I said, and I'm going out with Artie, Fred, J.D., who else? Benji.
Wow.
And
when did she start to get jealous?
So she looks at me, she goes, oh, that sounds so nice. Who else is going? I forget who we decided.
Sal?
Sal.
No, Ross is in?
No.
I thought he was.
I don't know.
I thought you said he was in.
He said Sam.
Sam, we said?
Tim.
Oh, Tim.
Tim was out, so that Sal could be in.
Yeah,
and Sal. And I said, it's Sal. She goes, oh, that's nice. You feel bad Sal wasn't at the wedding, you're going to have Sal. I go, yeah, that's right.
Jason, you what?
No, I just...
What?
I just have your final list.
Yeah, what is it?
It was Artie, Fred, J.D., Sal, and I think that was it.
Benji.
And Benji, right, Benji.
Yeah.
That was it.
And Tim.
No, Tim was out. You took him out.
Tim's doing Superfan Roundtable. He can't go out.
Oh, he can't? Okay.
Right, and you said it was like 7 guys, right?
Yeah, because you wanted it short. You wanted a small list.
Yeah, maybe we better have Ross in there, though.
All right.
Do you think we need him?
I thought he was in there.
Well, he kept falling in and out.
And, well, yeah, the other guy...
But aren't you afraid if Ross is there, we'll ignore J.D. and Benji?
Well, that's going to happen anyway.
Oh.
Let me say something about J.D. I mean, yesterday was the day of your regular meeting, and so Gary leaves the wrap-up show, and John Hine was stuck with...
J.D.?
J.D. and Ronnie as his co-hosts.
How do you weave that in the gold?
It was a nightmare.
Horrible.
It's so funny that Robin brought this up, because, you know, John usually comes in afterwards, and I usually say, how did it go? And John shook his head like a lurch. He was like, oh.
Was it really bad?
It was First of all, somebody would ask a question, and John would say something, and then he'd turn to J.D. as for a response. And you know J.D. can't make a sentence. And so you'd get a J.D. answer, and then he'd have to look over to Ronnie.
Ooh, that's tough.
Can you imagine? That's your show?
Two guys with incredible personalities.
And then they started fighting like two 10-year-olds, J.D. and Ronnie. And Ronnie stalks out of the room.
Wow.
You know what?
And John had to keep breaking up. All right, guys, enough of that. I want to get to a few more callers.
What were they fighting about?
J.D. and Ronnie can't stand each other.
Wow. I want to hear it. Sounds good.
It was hysterical.
Yeah, it sounds good.
So anyway, I
felt for John.
Let me see if I can get some clips of that. But then so I said that to Beth, and I could see that didn't get a rise out of her. So I said, she's like a big Rosie O'Donnell fan, you know? So I go, you know what I'm doing Thursday night? I'm going to Noble with Rosie O'Donnell. She goes, what? I go, yeah. She goes, well, you just said you're going out with the guys. I go, no, I'm switching it. She goes, what are you doing? I said, I don't know. I'm aggravated.
Well,
I'm just aggravated.
Well, you should tell her you're going with Rosie Perez. Or a hot chick.
No, Rosie O'Donnell would make her more jealous.
Really?
Yeah. She goes, well, what? She was just confused, like, what was I trying to do?
Wait a minute, 1 minute you're with the guys and now you're with Rosie?
She goes, what's going on here? I go, I don't know.
I can't make my mind up what I want to do on Thursday. I have so much to do.
I want to do something that aggravates you.
I'm going to Nobu with Rosie O'Donnell and Gwyneth Paltrow.
Right.
That would really get her.
And
I'm having a girls' night out, too.
And
Marchesa.
A-Rod, Marchesa...
And Ingrid.
Ingrid and Marchesa and
Rosie.
And A-Rod and Ingrid.
And Derek Jeter.
No, so anyway, so she was just like, I don't know what you're talking about. I said, don't worry, I'm going to dinner with the boys. Taking some guys out to dinner who work with me. And that was that. But I never have anything good going on when she has something good going on.
Well, see, what you have to do is get the something good going on first.
Yeah.
Then it becomes a competition. Now she's got a match. But you can't match at a late date.
Match? I got nothing going on.
Well, you could come with me.
I'm sitting eating with Benji.
Speaking of great guys' nights out, now we have to talk about the Playboy Mansion a little bit more, because I got the greatest email ever.
Which was?
All right. Gary gets an email from John Stamos. He says, tell Artie I'm going to the Playboy Mansion. I'll be with Gary Marshall. I'll keep an eye on him if he wants.
So, forget it. John can't help you.
No, but listen, but here's one thing.
John's going to be busy with chicks.
Well, I know.
He's not going to be looking at you.
There'll be a gaggle of broads around him, so, I'll get hit with some pussy.
Everybody in the email is accusing me again of being naive when it comes to you, and there are guys here who think you're on something,
Listen to me. I could go to the Playboy Mansion with John Stamos.
Here's what it says.
80 chicks in one night. Maybe you can.
There's a couple of people around me who are telling me I'm naive.
Yes, you are.
That Artie is, in big trouble. Listen to this. Here's an email. Please step in to intervene before Artie completely melts down and winds up in jail, rehab, or the morgue. With his billboard in Times Square promoting his first book as testament to his success, he has increasingly embraced self-destructive behaviors like excessive gambling and blowjobs from hookers in the back of limos. While it is fascinating radio, it is obviously an attempt to sabotage his own stability. We have seen this many times before with the coke binge at the start of Mad TV and Dirty Work, his excessive eating and drinking after landing his dream job on your show, and his heroin use to sink his relationship with Dana. Please urge him to follow the advice of his therapist before we see Artie's mugshot on TMZ. You think he's on something, right?
I don't know. Everybody, the whole rap is that Artie was so emotionally high the other day, but I haven't seen any of the lows. You know what I mean? In other words, he hasn't fallen asleep.
They could be happening off the air.
Yeah, but it happened on the air when it was happening.
Yeah, I'm sleeping off the air.
The thing I think about Artie is that Artie's been coming in, and his hair is combed every morning, and he generally shaves, which was not going on that entire period when he was
Well, one thing I have noticed he's
Thank you, Gary.
almost chasing, you know, he and Benji now are on the same schedule. And some days they burst through the door together.
Well, no, yesterday I was around.
It's like a team of superheroes walking in.
But I want to ask Artie a question, because Artie wasn't at our meeting.
Yeah.
Artie's name came up in the meeting here, so you weren't there.
Oh, that's so nice.
We have some sort of show that has.
I hate it when my name comes up.
We have some sort of client that's coming on that has something to do with the truth or polygraph. So we were talking about different polygraph ideas, and somebody came up. Would you take a polygraph, whether you're on drugs or not?
Yeah, sure.
You would?
Yeah.
I said you wouldn't.
Yeah, I would. I mean, I'm not on drugs. Listen, why would I start lying to you guys right now? I mean, you know.
Stop it, Artie. You lie to us right now all the time.
Well, what are the consequences? What do I get if I win?
See, you're ruining the bit. You want to do it.
No, I do. Yeah, I would do it.
Yeah, our first choice.
You get heroin if you
You're
pay.
just not getting my... All right. You're just not getting my hair, because that goes way back. I don't want you to tell me, like, a joint I smoked at a Rush concert in 1982.
Are there drugs you don't want us to know about?
Yeah.
You know, our first choice won't do it, Howard. The polygraph thing.
What is it?
Our first choice was Sal's wife. We wanted to ask questions about the emotional friend.
Emotional friend?
Yeah, she won't do it.
Not for money?
Nope.
Wow.
No, 5,000 wasn't enough.
So what does that tell you?
We know the question, right? Is the question...
Question is, did you cheat on Sal?
Of course.
Did you sleep with the guy, the emotional friend?
And she won't take $5,000.
No. I'm not even sure. I asked Sal to just go talk to her first to let her know I'd be calling. Because I hate to call out of the blue. So you don't even have to tell her exactly what it's about. Just say Gary's going to be calling you, and I guess she must have got a little bit out of him. She's not interested.
Don't even bother to call.
Right.
I think you should call her anyway.
It's weird. Like, today I got a good night's sleep. I feel like, except for I'm heavier than I was, I feel like a normal person today. It's great.
She took $5,000 to shoot paintballs at Sal's ass, but she won't take a lie detector.
And didn't we pay, she came in with the Keith Abelo thing for money. Yeah. She did that for money.
She would have shot Sal in the ass for nothing.
Lie detector test is one question. Did you sleep with your emotional friend?
But you know what, Howard? There's a lot more on the line when you ask that question.
Right.
Yeah.
Because she's got to go home with Sal after that, if she really did. And he doesn't want to know that, does he?
He does want to know.
He does?
Yeah,
He does.
He was really anxious
No,
for her
he
to do it.
thinks he wants to know.
Sal, did your wife talk to you about this at all when you got home?
Well, first of all, how's your uvula?
By the way, in the email it said Sal is using coke. That anybody who gets a uvula injury, it's mostly from doing coke.
Is that right?
If I could afford it, I'd do it.
Sal was doing coke. He has to rob houses.
So go ahead. What happened with your wife, and why won't she take the lie detector test?
She was just adamant about it. She was just like, nope, I'm not going to do it.
$5,000.
$5,000.
You could use the money.
Yeah.
What's the big deal? She didn't sleep with him. She told us.
Well, that's what I said, but I think Robin hit it on the head. It opens a can of worms.
The only can that'll be open is if she fails.
Right.
Yeah, and if she did, and you can fail and still be innocent.
But Sal, it's good for you. Because
if she didn't do it and she fails, she's never going to be able to convince Sal.
Well,
she's telling the truth.
Are lie detector tests admissible in a divorce trial?
No.
Not even in a divorce trial?
Anywhere.
I thought just in a criminal trial. But you see, Dominic says, who's been doing this forever, he goes, with a pointed question, it's always right. He says, did you do this or did you not do this? When you get in you love somebody.
We would do this off the air. In other words,
a real
lie detector
situation.
Where she'd sit down and the result would be read on the air. Where it'd be one question. First they give you a bunch of test questions. Is your name so-and-so? Are you married to Sal Governal? Are you this or you that? And then finally, the money question. Bam. Did you sleep with your emotional friend? Or even more so, did you f*** your emotional friend?
Right. And you could actually have the guy's name in a private situation.
Right, in a private situation.
So that you really get the reaction to everything.
And all she has to say is yes or no.
Oui ou non.
And then she takes the money.
And then she gets $5,000.
See?
And then
so she doesn't even have to split with Sal.
So let me get this straight. She goes out. She bangs a guy behind my back. Go ahead. She comes on the air.
She gets rewarded for it.
She gets rewarded. She humiliates me and says, hey, Sal, this guy.
Right.
Give me the check. I'm going to the mall.
Right.
Where does that leave me?
That's your problem.
That's why I'm saying
you see the mastermind behind all this, Howard Stern. This is the man I'm going out to dinner with tomorrow.
What, you don't want
the man who's willing to pay my wife $5,000 to admit to the world that another man.
I'll tell you what you get out of it.
Okay.
You get the truth.
But the truth is...
Don't you want it?
No, I don't.
You don't want to know?
Well...
What if we do the test and never tell him?
I'd want to know if Beth some guy...
No, you wouldn't.
Well, sure I would.
No, you wouldn't. You would hope against hope that it never happens.
Man.
And if you did know, you could never forgive her.
Right.
Even though you love her. And it would tear apart your heart and this relationship.
And you say, I've said the same thing. I've been through this.
If we did a lie detector and we find out your wife the guy, would you divorce her?
No.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No.
Oh, then you shouldn't find out.
Because I've made up my mind already. I've said this several times, that emotionally I felt betrayed, whether she or not.
Oh, Sal, you're a way better man than I am, brother. That's an evolved...
Well, you know what? When you have a family and you have 3 beautiful sons like I do, and, you know, you want to make things work, you're going to do whatever you can.
I've seen your family. You got 2 beautiful sons. One of them's a little iffy. Secondly, I'm kidding.
Which one?
The one Artie ate.
No, I'm kidding.
He tasted a little iffy.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yeah.
But listen, I think that you deeply want to know that, and you're lying right now.
You know what I've done to make it better on me? I've said to myself, it happened.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? So it can't get any...
That makes you feel better.
It can't get any worse.
Like when you
unless a videotape comes out next week.
As Artie just said, you're a better man than I am. Because, dude, I got to tell you something. I don't care how many beautiful boys I have at home. If I find out that Beth cheated on me,
right,
it's over.
It's got to be over.
I want to be with a woman that's faithful to me.
Well, it happens. We all have our faults.
She's being faithful now.
How do you know? Well, we could ask her that, too.
Yeah,
you want to know that?
You know...
Would you be happy with that question instead?
Have you been faithful to Sal since the breakup of 143?
I think she has been.
You think, but you don't know.
Ask her if she'll answer that question instead of the other question.
You say you think she has been, but aren't you still spying on her?
Not anymore, no.
Liar.
Well, I stopped after round 3. That was it.
Round 3?
What was round 3?
We only ever thought it went to round 2.
Well, I'm not talking about round 3.
Oh.
What was round 2,
Did you hire a PI?
Round 2 was here.
No, round 1 was when he found out something was going on. Round
With the phone, yeah.
Round 2 is when I think he was launching some sort of investigation, but I didn't know about a round 3.
Round 3 is when Hagler knocked out Hearns. Remember that?
What is round 3, if I may ask?
No, there was a little bit of a relapse that happened a while ago.
For?
Oh, what?
Oh,
yeah.
She started 143 in again?
Yeah. And then... This was after everything.
Wow.
Are we still in round 3?
No, we're definitely done.
I mean, she started jonesing for the dude again, and then...
well, you know...
She started texting again?
Something like that. You know, we cleaned it up. That's all I can say.
Would you kill the guy?
No.
Oh, God, man, that is... Oh, dude, you know...
How do you clean something like that up?
You just do.
He took away the cell phone.
Right. Now she's using the carrier pigeon.
How did you find out?
Did you tell me that last night?
Yeah, but you didn't pay attention.
Right. Well, that's why I don't
Are you
remember.
really leaving tonight?
Well, I don't know. I got kind of work. Literally last night, or yesterday, I blacked out at the end of the Butterface contest.
I know.
And then I woke up.
You did scream the C word into the microphone.
Yeah, you were out of control.
When I woke up, I was talking to Henry Hill at the Spearmint Rhino.
Yeah.
You're kidding.
I swear to God.
Do you remember me being at the Spearmint Rhino?
No.
I had to come in and tell you that you should get home and go to bed.
Yeah.
They called you?
They called me up and I went over, yeah.
So the Spearmint Rhino was great. They were very nice to me. I'm sorry I don't remember being there.
You know that
I heard that you were in a wheelchair and you were knocking on people's doors.
Yeah, I heard that too.
I heard.
Did you hear that you're not welcome back at the Spearmint Rhino and that you may have taken the check and ripped it up and thrown it in the owner's face?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that at all.
I know you were throwing plates at people.
Yes.
Oh,
well, I am Park Greek.
Do you remember falling off the stage? And hitting your head?
There's no way I fell off the stage.
You fell off the stage and hit your head. That's when I was called up and had to come over and get you.
No.
Yeah.
Do you remember Howard being there?
No.
Does anyone remember Artie? You were there, Zolar?
I remember talking to Henry Hill at the Spearman Round.
What did you see, Zolar? Tell us.
I'll tell you right now, man. Artie was so smashed. He just went to step up and he fell back. He hit his head. Guy goes over to pick him up and, treat him nice. Artie starts saying, "Get off me, you faggot, with that faggot shirt. Get away from me, you queer."
We actually have it all on tape. Now, this is weird. So we got it all on tape, and we were editing the tapes. Somehow the E-feed got over to Mr. Lucky's, and everybody saw that.
No, it was more than Mr. Lucky's. It went through the whole hotel.
Oh, went through the whole hotel. So last night, people watching Artie falling off the stage.
If the guy I was calling... So I apologize.
Yeah. You were calling everyone a faggot.
Well, I don't call gay guys that. I just call regular guys.
I started fights with four crew members, Scott DePace, Ganji, myself, and Brian Fallon.
I don't remember anything.
I know that at about 9 o'clock, I got a call from the saleswoman at our local radio station here, Extreme, and she said Artie's passed out on the couch and he fell off the stage, and they took him outside, and they said the only way he could come back in is if he stops drinking. At which point I said, you know what? I'll run over. I'll do Artie's appearance tonight. I'll let him come back tomorrow night. She said, no. Artie's not welcome back here anymore. He insulted the owner.
He told the owner that he was wearing a Hawaiian shirt. He told him to keep his freaking money and buy a new shirt.
Wow.
Dude, I apologize. I don't remember doing that.
So you could show Artie what he did.
But I mean, the good thing is I don't deserve the money for the appearance, so I don't want it.
Do you remember making out with Henry Hill?
No. I wasn't drinking when I woke up.
Yeah, so Artie made a real jerk out of himself. Now he wants to go home early. And I know your girlfriend was crying.
You're asking why after that story?
Your girlfriend was crying at the end of the show.
Do you remember me?
In fact, last night I was with his sister and his girlfriend, and, we all strategically didn't mention Artie because we didn't want them to get upset.
I think this is going to hurt my career.
Well, do you remember me being in your room last night trying to convince you to not go to the appearance, and you telling me that you said, Artie goes, "I'm an actor, dude. This is an actor." You said to me, "I am an unbelievable actor. Just calm down."
As I was holding
I don't remember. I've never said that sober. Neither has anyone else.
Are you in any condition to do your baseball challenge today?
No, but I'll do it. I mean, I'm a professional.
You're going to be able to hit a girl? Are you going to be able to hit a baseball off a girl?
I don't know. We'll see.
Where's the confidence?
I got no confidence.
What's happening to you?
I need a drink.
Oh, no.
By the way, I
don't want to drink.
Yes, he does. But wait a second. We're doing Porn Star Bowling today, and then I came up with something else. Since we have that bowling alley, we got to have a bowling match between me, you, and Artie.
Really?
Oh, Christ. When was that decided?
Why did you decide
But a drunken bowling match. We have to take a shot before every ball.
Oh, no.
I don't want to enable Artie.
I can't take shots of tequila.
Yeah, I tell you, that killed me.
I'm all right with drinking. I don't want to bowl.
You got the mics on?
Wireless mic.
Yeah. Isla, you with us? Come on over here. Let's talk.
No, it's on now.
It's on.
Am I on now?
Oh, there you go, Isla. Isla, you look great. You look like you're in shape. Have you been training for this event?
Yeah, I just got out of the fire academy right now, so I'm in good shape, but not baseball shape. But I think I'm doing pretty good if we keep on giving these to Artie.
You can see that Artie's in baseball shape.
Artie, how many Jack and Waters have you had for this?
By the way, I'm in excellent baseball shape. I'm not in basketball shape. I've had, this is my second one.
All right, so you're feeling a little buzzed.
Yeah, look at her. She's like a cute broad. This is retarded.
So there's no way.
We should call it off. I almost feel bad if I hit her in one of her
Let me tell you about Isla Borders. Get a microphone on Isla. Let me tell you about Isla Borders. Why don't we get two microphones?
Yeah,
one
why
for
are
Artie
we
and one
fighting?
for Isla. That's good. Why don't we talk about Isla Borders and who this woman is who's going to be pitching against Artie? Isla, it says here on my notes, you are the first woman pitcher to win a collegiate game and the first to win a men's professional game. Why is Artie laughing?
I'm sorry, I'm a little drunk.
Why are you laughing, Artie?
Because, come on.
Well, we'll see.
That can't be true.
We'll just see what happens afterwards.
Isla is left-handed. She throws 5 pitches. She what is this? Cut fastball. Fastball clocked as high as 78 miles per hour. No good? What are you laughing at that for?
70. Should I hit lefty or what? 78.
Yeah. 78. That was my thing. I went in there. I'm not an overhead. I don't go throw 90. The ball's going to be moving. I hit my spots.
You have control. Okay.
Can Artie hit the ball off this woman?
What are the rules, actually? What does Artie have to do?
Robin, you know in Howard Stern Show fashion, we don't have any rules.
Because I really don't even know what I just bet.
We don't need no stinking rules. We do have
what
rules.
What are the rules?
Here's the bottom line. It's a strikeout or a hit. That's the only resolution to this. If she walks him, the count starts again. It's got to end with either her striking him out or Artie getting a hit. We have an umpire calling balls and strikes, and we have 2 line judges on each side. If Artie hits a ball, they're going to call it fair or foul. They're the final decision.
Okay. Isla, because you're a woman, because you do not have making fun of you your entire career, this is a chance for vindication for you, isn't it?
This is a chance to have fun, but pretty much I'm used to it. So whatever people want to call me, they can call me. I'm ready for it.
Your male teammates, when you played baseball, they said you were no good, you were a woman, and you've taken a lot of grief in your career, haven't you?
Definitely, but I think for the most part, I've had tons of support from my teammates. There's always just those 2 that always speak their mind, and
like Artie
on the media.
Do you have support from
Guys
the other
like
people
Artie.
in the fire department?
Isn't it true you've been spit on by men?
That's one, yeah, and that's a good one too.
You were spit on by men. You endured all kinds of swear words at you when you played college ball, and now, as a baseball pitcher, if you strike Artie out, this is your total vindication, and is it 10 or 5?
10 or 5 what?
It's $10,000. $10,000 to you, courtesy of... Sobe No Fear.
The great Sobe. Great drink.
That's right. Artie Baseball Challenge is sponsored by Sobe No Fear with the badass 16-ounce black can with red flames and Sobe lizards on the front.
Well, let me say something. Isla's pretty low-key, but I hope that once you beat Artie's ass, that you really rub it in.
Fans once threw bottles at Isla during a game while she was playing in the Pony League. A fan once took pictures of her in the bathroom at a game. Were you nude?
Oh, that's pretty much when that you can't take anymore. I was in the restroom just going to the bathroom. Somebody took a picture of me right underneath there, and that's when you just can't put up with that anymore.
I would never do that to her.
Artie would never do that.
I would just hit a baseball off her. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, it's time. Now, Isla, are you ready?
I'm ready. I just got to throw a couple of pitches, and I'm ready to go.
All right.
Artie, are you ready?
Throw a couple of pitches? Well, what's up with that?
Artie, I saw you swinging the bat a couple of times.
All right, they're going to take the field. Let's turn it over to the great Michael Buffer. Michael Buffer, our announcer, who will do the official announcing for the Artie Baseball Challenge, sponsored by Sobe No Fear. Let the games begin. I'll do the play-by-play, Robin.
If we can.
Let's get ready for a woman to humiliate the fat little bastard known as Artie Lang. Today we'll watch the first woman who pitched and won a professional baseball game humble a Jack Daniels swilling, pizza-eating, dog-hating, and abusing, hairy-backed, pig-belly blowhard from New Jersey. Introducing on the pitcher's mound, the first woman to pitch and win a professional baseball game. A left-hander from La Mirada, California. Sports Illustrated honored her as one of the top 100 female athletes in history. Her game-winning glove and uniform from that winning game now adorn the Baseball Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York. She has a cut fastball, curveball, split finger, a screwball, and a fastball that comes close to 80 miles an hour. She had a season where her ERA, earned run average, was just 1.97. She's the woman who broke the all-male domain of Major League Baseball. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Isla Border.
Michael Buffer introducing Isla Bordas, the great Michael Buffer, of course. He's going to announce the Roy Jones Sr. Antonio Tarver rematch this Saturday night, available on pay-per-view.
There you go.
And this is going to be a great event. Artie's over sipping Jack and water while he's warming up.
That's his warm-up.
I want to thank our field umpire, Kelly Gonzalez, who will be out there making sure that Artie's ball goes fair. We have field umpire Gary Gerwig, home plate umpire Eric Gregg, catcher Matt Segoyan, who's going to catch for this great challenge.
That's very professional.
Yeah, it's very, very professional.
I didn't understand one thing Michael said about Isla. I don't know what ERA or any of that stuff is. But.
Let's go back to Michael Buffer.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, he's in the batter's box. A man that's round and fat as a baseball. He's been in such movies as Lost and Found, Dirty Work, The Fourth Floor. Did I say Dirty Work? Oh, yeah, he was in that Elf movie for about 5 freaking seconds. He was some sort of all-county third baseman in high school, in which he was held back from graduating because he had to go to summer school. He's been arrested for hitting a cop. He's been in rehab for coke. He drinks like a fish. He smokes like a chimney. And when he bets big, and he loses big, and he loses big, and he loses bigger. The man who paid $500 to a Las Vegas hooker that he didn't know was a hooker. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Artie Lang!
Michael Buffer with that professional announcing, Artie pointing his bat out to the field, defiant, drinking Jack and water.
That is a Babe Ruth move he is using.
Let's hold up a second. Let's make sure Artie's in place. Artie, how are you feeling right now?
I just chugged the Jack and water through a straw, so I feel normal.
By the way, the umpire calling the balls and strikes, Eric Gregg, is the manager of Chickies and Pete's Cafe with 3 locations in the Philadelphia area. For more information, go to chickieandpete's.com. I just met him before. He's a great guy. Let me check in with Isla. Isla, you feeling confident or are you nervous with this crowd?
I'm a little in between. We'll see what happens at the first pitch.
All right, here we go with the first pitch.
All right.
Artie defiant
That's the danger zone.
All right, Artie.
There's a $10,000 Sobe prize.
Time out.
There goes the umpire calling for quiet.
All right, here we go. Play ball.
We're going. And
All right, that's the play ball sound.
Isla warming up, and she goes into a windup, and she pitches.
That's a ball.
She threw the first one. It's a ball. Remember, she either strikes him out,
or he hits.
And there can't be a walk. Second pitch, Isla winding up. Crowd is huge here, and she throws it.
Oh, what's that?
That's called chin music.
That's a strike?
She brushed him back.
All
brushed him back, it was a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes. As
All
you know,
right, Isla, come on. You can do this.
A walk is not good enough. Isla winding up. She looks very good on the mound. A little tight, but...
That's a ball.
That's a ball. 3 balls in a row.
3 balls.
3-0.
Artie, what's going on? Are you feeling confident, Artie?
I'm out of breath.
Already, and you haven't done anything?
I haven't swung yet, and I'm out of breath. Nah, this broad got nothing.
Is it going too slow for you?
Well, I spent a lot of money on a set. I want to make it last a little while.
Isla, when are you going to throw a strike? What's happening over there?
Well, hopefully this next pitch. We'll see.
Next pitch is going to be a strike. Okay, here we go. All right, there's 3 balls. As you know, Robin, that's just not good enough.
No, we can't have him walk. That's not going to work.
I'd love to watch this event, but I'm busy watching the girls from the strip club.
What's that?
Ball 4.
Oh,
that's a walk.
It doesn't count. We start over again.
We start over again. That's our umpire. Our home plate umpire, Eric Gregg, who's doing a great job. I think he's called them every time he's called them right.
He has?
And I'm blind as a bat. I wouldn't know, Robin. What do I know about baseball? But I'm the announcer, and I have to make sure I know it. Oh, here was the pitch. Another ball.
All right, come on. Do you see the plate?
Isla, what's going on? Wait, the umpire coming in.
Umpire's calling her in.
She wants to change balls? You all right?
Yep.
What's going on, Isla? You okay?
Too much movement. I'm trying to control the ball. It's moving a little different.
Too much what? No, Nick, she said?
No, I think it's a new ball. It's moving a little bit more than she wanted.
The problem is clearly the ball.
Oh, shut up, Artie.
Howard, she's complaining that she's getting too much movement on her ball. She can't control it.
You know what? I have too much movement on my balls, but I function. All right, here we go.
All right, she just needs to settle down.
Settle down, Isla.
It counts 1-0.
Isla. Ooh.
Ball hit him.
Ball hit him.
Ball 4. Go to first base.
Ball hitting.
So we start the count again.
Start over again. Start over
We start the count again according to umpire.
I think she needs some of our famous crab fries.
Well, you know what?
Getting a plug in. Getting a plug in. I like
Howard.
that. Yes.
One more of those, and I'm charging the bitch.
I was just going to say, yeah, just keep hitting Artie with the ball.
Time out. Move that ball.
Artie not. He's clearly got a good eye. You have to admit that. This is
I don't know if he could really see that ball.
You think he's just standing there like a piece of wood?
Yes.
Artie's got a good eye. Isla, you got to calm down a little, don't you?
Yeah, right now this is a brand new ball.
She needs to work that ball a little bit.
Right down the middle.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to pee on that ball. Right, here we go, Robin. Shh, here we go. The wind up, and the ball is high.
Oh, that's too high. I can
That's
see
a
that.
ball. That's a ball. I don't know. Artie hasn't had anything to swing at yet. She's
All right.
clearly nervous.
Well,
I think
What is it, umpire?
give her a ball that's been used.
use the balls. The new balls are too slick.
Yeah.
They got to be rubbed down.
Right.
Doing the big thing. You rub balls down for each game.
Rub the balls down.
It wasn't rubbed down, and that's why she's throwing the ball away because there's no grip on the ball.
Do you like the
Umpire.
way he rubs that ball?
Come here, umpire. I'm falling in love with you. Oh, I forgot the mic was on, and I clearly admitted to.
Hey, Howard, Isla was just agreeing with that the balls are very slippery and oily.
Yeah, she had a ball out there she liked, and of course Artie had to use it.
Well, I don't know. I don't know much about baseball, but it seems to me you should be able to throw the ball. Artie's got a good eye.
Need another drink?
Let's quiet down. Here comes the pitch. She's winding up. She's very serious. I think we're going to see a good one. Ooh, and Artie hits it. That's it. First good pitch. He hit it. And that's it. If the game's over, Artie wins $10,000. Artie wins $10,000. Our umpire, great eye, awesome hit. How fast was that ball going, ump?
I tell you, that was a fastball right down the middle.
Yes.
Artie waited, took it deep. Artie has some talent, no doubt about it. He has some talent.
He has some talent.
No doubt about it.
You would know,
I
umpire.
think the major should be scouting him.
Artie was outstanding. He had a good eye. I couldn't believe how he waited. He waited for his pitch just like Barry Bonds would, and he took it deep. Really took it deep.
Isla had the credentials. She's actually pitched baseball now for years.
Or the majors, yeah.
And the first good pitch, Artie plowed right out there, and he is drunk.
By the way, that's a base hit in anybody's league.
Absolutely, Artie.
Yes, it
That
is.
was a good hit.
Artie, you did it.
So I had a swing.
Isla, what do you think?
Couldn't throw a strike. When you can't throw a strike and you got to throw it right down the middle of the plate, that's what happens.
You threw it. You didn't have any speed on that one, did you?
That was a curveball. I wasn't trying to throw it hard. I was just
Right.
trying to throw a strike.
Yeah. Well,
Why didn't you just keep walking him until you got it?
I'm telling you, I haven't played for 3 years, so it's a little wild out there.
I haven't played for 20 years.
I know.
Artie, you once again proved that you are a great natural athlete.
Wait a minute. Last year he lost.
I thought he won.
I won last year. So I'll make you a deal.
Artie, let me say something. You get $10,000 of Sobeys money, and now you've got to put it on roulette, as you agreed. You could turn it into 20. We're going to do that when we
Let
get
me
back.
make you a deal, Howard.
Yeah.
You ready?
Go ahead, Artie.
If I hit this roulette,
Yes.
I will have dinner with you tonight in Las Vegas.
Great.
I'm betting if I hit the 20 G.
And will you promise me not to bet away the $20,000?
Well, I can't promise that.
All right. Well, special thanks for baseball. We have Gorick.com for donating the nets. That's Gourock. Event Center Las Vegas for the batting cage. And they're at www.eclv.com. Sports Chalet in Las Vegas for the rest of the equipment.
Thank you,
sorry.
Isla. Hey, that's how it goes.
Hey,
Great job, Isla.
Gary, we got a little money for Isla since you came all the way down here?
I do.
What do you got? Got $1,000?
I do. I have $1,000.
All right, $1,000 for Isla just for throwing that pitch.
Help out Matt and I. Great catcher. He's in my academy. So everything went good.
Okay, real good. And I want to thank everyone. I want to thank all our umpires for doing such a great
Yeah,
job.
we had a great crew out here.
Thanks all the fans. Thanks for everyone, all our friends that are here today. Man, it is beautiful weather outside the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Artie triumphant.
I'm a little crestfallen.
You owe me $100, baby. I want my 100. That's what I want. My umpire is trying to tell me something. Let me see.
I know you're busy and you have a hell of a schedule, but anytime you need an umpire, I'll be honored and proud to work for you.
You did a great job. You had a good eye on.
Like, how often do we need an umpire?
We'll need you in about the next 10 years.
Try a chicken beach crab fight. They're the best in the country.
Umpire clearly giving out
Yes,
plugs.
definitely doing commercials for
Doing
himself.
commercials.
All right.
Everybody looking for a plug? I'm going to go back to staring at the girls from the Spearmint Rhino, Robin.
It's more successful.
Yeah. We'll be
And I
back.
lose less money that way.
By the way, when we get back, you'll see Artie at the roulette wheel. He's either going to turn that $10,000 into 20 or it's going to go down to 0. We're in Vegas.
One big $10,000 bet.
We're gambling and Freaky Family Feuds coming up as well and a bunch of other stuff, too. We'll be back right after these words.
More to come from Las Vegas at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino on The Howard Stern Show. 95X. We're back live from the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. It's The Howard Stern Show.
All right, we're back. And we just had the Artie Baseball Challenge. Artie will be playing roulette in a couple of minutes with $10,000 of his winnings.
Yeah, he's out on the floor in the casino waiting.
It's kind of crazy in here. We went out to play baseball, and then Beetlejuice was leaving the stage, and he moved his bowels on the stage in front of everyone.
Was that to entertain the crowd, or?
Yeah, Beetle, what happened? You moved your bowels on the stage.
Well, my bowel was good.
Right.
It was good.
But Beetle, don't you go to the bathroom in your room, not here?
Nah, I went to the bathroom.
Weren't you embarrassed to do that in front of everyone?
Nah,
You know, you're such a small guy. I wonder if your movements are small. But is it small?
nah.
Well, wait a minute. I have to understand this. So he didn't soil himself. He literally...
You pulled your pants down and went to the bathroom on the stage.
Nah, I didn't.
You didn't?
Nah.
Oh, I thought you had. Okay, it must be my mistake. Well, it's sort of crazy. It's like a Howard Stern show. Like it's like Stern Trek.
It's like a christening.
Yeah. By the way, when Beetle moves his bowels, that means he's happy, which makes me glad. I haven't taken any phone calls, Robin.
Hey,
I know.
Yes, Gary.
This just in, Henry Hill has been kicked out of the hotel.
Why?
It's a pain in the ass.
I know everywhere I turned, Henry Hill was around.
He stopped by me every second. You gonna get me on? You gonna get me on? Gonna get me on? And I said no.
We told him that on the phone.
He doesn't take no for an answer, and that's why he was an excellent mobster.
Yeah. He gave me his book. This is the very first printing.
Wow.
Hey, by the way, one of the guys that works for us, actually, I just confirmed, he might have stepped in Beatles' movement.
Oh,
Who?
no.
One of the guys?
Aries.
Oh, sorry, Aries. By the way, while we were out there, Fred moved his bowels as well on stage. Let me see if the phones work. I just want to say hi to some people. Let's see. Let's go to Rusty. Rusty, you're on the air.
Yeah, Howard, welcome to the Hard Rock, and just want to welcome everybody here to the Hard Rock Hotel, and the first 1,000 people that come over to the gift shop right now will get a free T-shirt, Howard, in honor of you.
Well, thank you for trying to rob our audience.
Somehow I think it's not even true.
They're free T-shirts. Come right over to the gift shop.
Sure.
Hey, let me remind everyone, starting on Monday on the Great E channel, all of these shows will air, including yesterday's phenomenal show with Train and all the karaoke and all the Miss Butterface pageant,
Yes,
which was so
that was
successful.
amazing.
All the bowling and everything else, all airing here. And that's the E channel. I saw Mindy Herman in the crowd, who runs the E channel.
Yes.
And she mooned me, which was shocking.
Did you? I didn't see that.
And then moved her bowels on the stage. But,
Seems to be going around.
no, Mindy is here representing the E channel. Everybody's here in Vegas. I'm telling you, it is a happening. And if it happens anymore, I'm going to pass out.
I know. We better get out of here before somebody gets hurt.
So, anyway, let's go look at Artie at the roulette table. Baba Booey, how's this going to work with Artie? Now, there's red and black, and then there's green.
Right. There's only two green spots, 0 and 00, I believe. So
Right.
mostly it's red and black. Artie's going to pick a color, and he's going to let it ride.
Oh, is that what he's going to do?
Because, like Sobe, no fear, Artie has no fear.
Is that the concept?
That's the concept.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure what the tie-in was. Hey, Artie.
I like Sobe No Fear. They're very nice to give me this 10 G's to bet on. Hey, look, if I bet it on a number, can I win that amount of money or what? It's
I don't know.
I think it's 36 to 1.
Yeah, but do you really want to risk 10 grand on that?
Of course.
What he has to do is bet the 10 grand.
You think
right?
you're talking to a winner?
Artie, if you let me understand roulette because I don't play it. If you just bet red or black, you can double your money, and you have a 50-50 chance.
Right.
See, to me, that'd be the way to go, and then make 20 grand, you know, and go home and be happy.
No, dude, I'm kidding. I'm going to do that, but it's a little less than 50-50 because of the 2 greens. But it's a great bet. It's the best odds you can get, I mean, in a casino. Come on.
Now, what are you going to do? Are you going to bet red or black?
Well, I thought about this for 0 amount of time. Black makes me look slimming. That's why I wear black.
Hey, how come somebody has a note up that says the bet has to be red? Why does it have to be red?
Where's
Who's saying that?
I have not heard that.
Somebody put that up there. The bet has to be red?
Does the bet have to be red?
Why?
That's never been discussed.
I thought Artie just had to bet.
I thought he's just betting. Why would it have to be red? Everyone's confusing me because I get all these notes, and I don't know if they're jokes or if... Tom said that. Tom, you want to explain why the bet has to be red? We're not in on this. I'm being caught off guard.
This is ruining my black makes me look slimming joke.
Howard, trust me when I tell you we've had 1,000 meetings about this.
I'm listening to Tom Sucks over and over again. We had 1,000 meetings and Tom never brought this up?
No, we in the meetings we said, and Artie takes it and he puts it on red or black.
Where is Tom?
Why would he have to be red? Tom clearly playing for a different team than we are.
I just saw Tom run out of the...
He ran out?
Ran out.
I invited him to dinner tonight. I'm taking it back.
I mean, dude, Howard, seriously, so that means I have no decision?
No, you bet any way you want.
Wait, I'm just finding out why it said that.
I'm sure it makes no sense.
Yeah, when Tom explains it, it's going to be the best. I think it's worth waiting for, don't you?
Yes.
By the way, we have Freaky Family Feud happening between the God Hates Fags people and the MyGaydar.com gay people that are here.
Hopefully I'll be drunk and rich for that.
I'm looking at Daniel Carver from the Ku Klux Klan, who hates everybody, except for white people. I'm looking at Miss Howard Stern, who's standing next to a girl who's dressed exactly like her. I don't know what the significance is.
That's her best friend.
Oh, I see. They have to dress alike, too. And Double A is out there. I see Yucko the Clown. So many different people.
People don't seem to mind standing next to Beetlejuice after what he did, and now he's having a beer.
He's having a beer so he can work up another bowel movement. I can't believe Ari stepped in it. All right, do we have any kind of ruling? Because I'm going to let Artie just bet it the way he wants to bet it.
Come on, dudes.
I'm not aware. Is Tom our general manager here, or is he hiding from me? He's nowhere to be found.
We can't find him.
Why would that all of a sudden come up?
We're looking at all the We're looking at all the copy, and all the copy says, and Artie will bet on red or black.
All right, so here we go.
All right, so go ahead and do whatever you want to do.
I thought of a different line for betting on black.
What is it, Mike Ganji?
Somebody has Tom. He's on his way here.
Somebody has Tom?
Anne-Marie has
Can they
Tom.
throw him out the window?
Who's the Tom Wrangler?
Here he comes.
Here comes our general manager.
There he is. I see him coming into the room.
Great sound here. Where is Tom?
Here he is.
Now, Tom, tell me what's going on here. I just was handed a note 3 seconds ago. We went over the rules 9 million times, and suddenly you're now saying Artie has to bet red?
I thought it was supposed to be a red bet. That's what we had originally talked about, because so be red. But it is red or black. I stand.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Well, thank
See
you.
what happens when he thinks?
Tom, you're not supposed to think.
I thought their colors were black and red. I mean, Sobe is awesome. I love Sobe.
I stand corrected.
All right, so Tom just confused everyone, but it's okay. The note I was handed was false evident. Thank you, Tom, again.
I'm always happy to slow the show down.
Great job.
I could have been into Freaky Feud already. Artie, forgive me for making you live out this horrible moment of suspense.
Really?
$10,000. You said, is it going to be black or red, or have you changed the name?
Here we go. Here's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
My favorite person of all time is black. His name is Mickey Rivers. He played center field for the New York Yankees in 1978. So I'm putting it on black for the great Mickey Rivers.
Daniel Carver, the Ku Klux Klan. What do you think of that Artie is betting because he loves a black man?
Well,
it's 50-50 either way he wants to go. Artie's a loser, though. He'll probably lose.
I'm not the one with the $2 shirt, Carver.
That's Mr. Carver to you.
Shut up, you're talking to an Italian.
Well, go ahead and spin the wheel and see if you get your money, loser.
Daniel Carver says Artie won't win, but
Good luck roofing.
I'm really hoping for Artie. He's sipping the Jack and water.
He
Artie,
could
slow it
use
down.
a win. He could really use a win
Howard,
here, folks.
After I hit the ball, I'm kicking up the drinking a notch.
No, you're not. I'm stopping you. I'm cutting you off.
I don't care.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. We're already back to yesterday.
I know. He's being cut off.
Howard, you hear the Artie slur stuff,
Yes.
right?
Yeah, the Artie slur has started.
There's no Artie slur, Delabate.
Is this number 4, Artie?
This is the little bitch.
All right, Artie, did you place your bet? I can't really see you.
The 10 G's are right in the center of Balat. Let's do it.
All right, here they go. I'm watching the wheel. The dealer's going to spin that wheel, and they put the ball in, and it's going round and round and round and round. I'll call it out as soon as I see it.
Artie.
And the ball's slowing down a little bit. Takes a hell of a long time. Wait. I'll call it out as soon as I see it. Artie bet black. The ball is spinning too fast to even keep track of. This is for $10,000. I hope he wins. He's on green. He loses. He loses on green.
That could not be more perfect for my life.
Does that mean you're going home?
It's not
If you go to the game, it's going to take you another... If the game is at midnight, it means you get home at 2 in the morning.
It's crazy.
Plus, this is the worst time of the year to be watching baseball with all the rain and oh my God.
So was A-Rod a hero? I mean, he hit he hit the go-ahead run. Right?
Here's the situation with A-Rod. It's
now he's Mr. November.
The first two games were scary because it looked like he was back to not doing
being
anything.
a shithead. Yeah.
He was 0 for 8 with 6 strikeouts, and I was at the game Thursday night. And exactly what you're talking about. I was at the game. I was falling asleep in the 7th inning. It's the World Series. But not only was he 0 for 8 and struck out another 3 times, he looked bad striking out, and he made what I thought should have been an error. And so defensively, he fucked up, too.
Ooh.
I think I saw that. You talking about in the field.
In the field,
he made an error.
Grounder right at him, and he sort of sidestepped it. It was a tough thing, but A-Rod should catch it.
It was like in the first or second inning.
Yeah, it was early in the game, and the Phillies scored a run because of it. But the thing about the Yankees is, and again, I get when people complain about them, they buy everybody. So if A-Rod doesn't step up, someone else does. And even though A-Rod had a shit 2 games, the Yankees go into Philly up 2-1. You know, big deal.
Right.
Then the first game in Philly, A-Rod, goes gets hit by a pitch, which is a dumb move.
Right.
They sort of woke up a sleeping giant in a way. Next time he's up, he hits a home run. So it was a big home run. They were down 3-0. That made it 3-2, but that was his only hit of the game. Last night, he's 0 for 3 again. Doesn't look like he's doing anything, and he got up and he got a big double to go ahead.
Go-ahead run, right?
So he's only 2 for 14. He's batting like 143. That's shit. But in October, the 2 hits he got are big hits, and he's A-Rod. I mean, it's like, I think A-Rod has a publicist the way Tom Cruise has a publicist, because even if he gets a big single in the 5th inning, he's on the back page of the Daily News,
right,
you know.
Right.
And he sells papers, I get it. But, so it's weird now. A-Rod's not having a great World Series, but the 2 times he came through were clutch, and hey, that's what you need. I'm happy about it. Again, we're talking. The series ain't over, man. We got our hearts taken away in 04 when we were up like this.
There have been teams who've been up 3-1 and lost.
Yeah, and the Phillies are a great team.
Right.
They're a great team, and I'll tell you how you bring people together. I'm at the Yankee game, and it's Philly in New York. It's Stern City Central, and everyone, of course, knows I'm a Yankee fan there. And they put me on the big screen. And I know you've talked about that before. And because I'm on the show, I
feel like a douchebag.
I get that kind of treatment, which is nice. And they've done that twice now.
Right.
And people are nice, like they cheer and stuff because they love the show. But it lets everybody know you're there. And then from there on in, the entire game, in the middle of the 2 innings, I had a line of pictures to be taken. But a real funny thing happened. the guy sitting behind me was kind of like a Gavone type of guy, and he, Artie, I love you, the whole game. And he was funny though.
Mr. America.
When they put us on screen, he goes, they saw him too, and my girlfriend and my uncles, and he goes, dead serious. He goes, that wasn't on television, was it?
Oh, my God. Like, he shouldn't be there?
I go, I don't know. I mean, I don't think they put me on TV. I don't know. Maybe it was just for the crowd, you know. And he goes, I got some shit going on. That wasn't on television. And I go, dude, I can't guarantee you it wasn't on television. Yeah, it's not my problem, you know. He goes,
like, now he's involved with you.
And then he goes, because I know you fucked with that Joe Buck asshole, because maybe they want him to talk about you. He goes, you don't. He goes, you know what? You're
trying to watch the game.
He goes, I like you, and now you're fucking me up.
Wow.
Okay, I'm trying to watch the game. With $10 hot chocolate, by the way, Howard.
Wow.
A hot chocolate is $10. When I went to the World Series with my father in '77, I still have the stubs. The tickets were $10.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I bought it, and it wasn't even hot. The guy had it up in the air. No one would buy it for 2 hours, and I bought it $10 for a hot chocolate.
And you can't bring a thermos with you, can you?
They check everything. Adrian had a bag. They went through it like she was Bin Laden.
Wow.
You said that about Beth. You know, they just check everything.
Right.
And, you know, again, thanks fucking Bin Laden. It takes 2 hours to get into a Yankee game now.
Right.
And, you know, if the Yankee, the point is, and when you pay the $10 for a hot chocolate, you get more mad when A-Rod doesn't do good because he's making $25 million a year. So you start screaming, "What the fuck? $10 for a hot chocolate? Hit the ball, feel the ball, you asshole!"
You get angry.
That's where I get like Will. I'm like Will. I can't give him shit.
Right.
When I used to drink, I would yell the worst shit. I got kicked out of Yankee Stadium. I'm a Yankee fan.
And he's got season tickets.
What were you doing?
Oh God, what was I doing? What wasn't I doing?
Right.
Gary's been to a game with me before, but
what did you do?
That's what his old seats were about 6 rows back of the third base.
Yeah.
So the third base coach, you could throw a piece of paper and hit the guy. So Artie starts to obsess on the third base coach, what he looks like, what he's wearing, his shape and size. So he starts to yell at the guy, yell at him. The day we were there was a guy who was, you know those old guys? You know, first of all, they have to wear baseball uniforms. They're like 70-year-old men in baseball uniforms.
Which no other sport does, by the way. Like Andy Reid doesn't have to wear an Eagles uniform.
Right.
So the guy was one of those old guys. He had no butt. Right, the pants just looked like they just went down. So I don't know. I can't remember. The guy's name was Johnson or something. Artie's on his 12th double. You know,
I was drinking back then.
You know, he walks into the bar. There's a bar outside of Yankee Stadium that everybody goes to, legendary, called Sten's. We walk into Sten's. Artie has 6 shots of Jack shoved into his hand before he can blink. We get out of there. We go to the game. They come around. Artie says, "Give me 4 doubles." That's just for him. 4 doubles of Jack.
Because he'll never come back in time.
So he orders 4 doubles. Then Artie gets up to go to the bathroom.
Maybe it'd be nice to have a little breather between Jack's, and Jack.
Yeah, how about some water?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Artie gets up to go to the bathroom. They come back again for drinks, and I feel, well, Artie gave me the ticket, so I said, bring me 4 doubles. Artie comes back from the bathroom with 4 doubles. And I said, well, I ordered 4 doubles. He goes, great.
Great. Now I'm all set.
So now Artie has now had
$12 drinks.
He's had 5 shots at Stan's and 12 doubles. So that's 29 shots.
Wow.
So now
constitution on you.
So now he's working up. He's watching the game, and
how's he awake to yell anything?
I have a better constitution than America.
So you drunk off your ass after that? You have.
I got drunk, and Gary, the funny thing is, first of all,
you should be in the hospital.
Yeah, you should be in a coma.
First of all the third base coaches have dumpy asses because they're all old guys, and my friends. This is a famous story of my friends, and I mean, I'm not saying this is funny, but when you're drunk with your friends, this is funny. So the third base coach, the Yankees are killing this team, right? And he looks miserable. He's probably making no money. He's on the road. Real dumpy ass. And his last name was Ludoff, okay? So I'm ossified by the 6th inning. Now, because my seats are 4 rows behind third, he can hear everything I'm saying. So I start going, Ludoff, the third base coach, had a very dumpy ass. And that's all they kept saying was that verse of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
They threw you out for that?
We were throwing up laughing because we were drunk.
Right.
And then so I kept saying, Rudolph has a dumpy ass. And the guy came over and said, you have to, listen, we know you're a Yankee fan.
Rudolph.
No.
Usher. Oh, okay.
You can't say dumpy ass, there's kids here.
Right.
And again, when I was a kid, I remember a guy asking me to hold his beer while he rolled a joint. You know, times are different.
Yeah, but I do remember going to games with my dad, and they would be drunk.
Sitting next to Artie?
And it scared, but it scared me. You know, I remember it was scary because there were old guys, like, they smelled like liquor, and they were just, like, getting crazy.
That's what the usher is trying to do. Get this...
Did you say to the
scary
usher,
man to quiet down.
Did you say to the usher, can I sing Rudolph has a dumpy butt?
Well, because everything. Well, one of my friends, the funniest and rudest thing I've ever seen before is playing the Blue Jays about 1982. It's a man with his 16-year-old daughter and his 10-year-old son. Now the son has a little Blue Jay shirt on. There's upper deck at Yankee Stadium. And a ball and a glove to catch a ball, which will never come to us.
Right.
So the Blue Jays score a run, and my friend is he's like Will and me. We all had bets on the game. And he's fucking pissed off because the Blue Jays go ahead by 2 runs. The kid's going, yay, yay, yay. And he's sitting next to his 16-year-old sister. And my buddy goes, hey, Blue Jay kid. That's what he called him. He goes, hey, Blue Jay kid. And finally the kid turns around and be like, yay, like with it. My buddy goes, I can't even.
What did he say?
My buddy goes,
your buddy.
I fucked your sister last night.
Was this child?
God.
How old?
It was. She was 16, I think. I don't know, but she was an adult.
I hope they threw you out.
The father hears it.
Oh, boy.
So now he turns around and goes, what the fuck did you just say?
What the fuck?
My buddy goes, I said I fucked your daughter last night. So now it was our fault.
Yeah.
You think?
Really? So the guy swings, me and my 2 buddies swing, and then we got thrown out.
Well, yeah.
But, yeah, no, that should happen.
Wow.
That was bad.
That's bad.
Somebody
said that to one of your kids? You fucking
no, believe me, I would.
You don't even have kids and you would go nuts.
I saw, again, the stuff you see your father do. I saw a guy threw a beer bottle at me once.
Wow.
And I saw my father... You talk about therapy. I saw my father pull a guy through his car window, and like literally, like.
Well, he's
like,
right.
The guy cut us off, and my old man, we were coming back from sleigh ride. And I'll never forget it. We're like one of those $3 sleds going down a main drag, and it was like 1978, so they all looked like they were in the Eagles or something, and they threw a Bud bottle at me and said, fuck you. And my father fucking just chased them, cut them off, ran and punched through the window, broke the glass of the window.
So there you go.
And pulled the kid out. I didn't say it. My friend said it. I would never say that to I really would never say that to a kid. But, you know,
protected you. So the dad was right. He went and he stuck up for his daughter.
The third base, the third base coaches caught a lot of. There was one guy called Kim who was an Asian guy.
Yeah.
He was a Red Sox third base coach, and he was about 2'8". Okay.
Right.
And we kept calling him Little Kim. And doing all stupid jokes like, hey, Kim, and every time we go, hey, Little Kim, and then he would finally look at us, and we'd go, how does it feel to be the last guy to know it's raining? Every dumb short joke.
So anyway, you went to the... What was they asking?
Gary was with me at the game, and we fucking...
Yeah. Hey, can I just say one thing about A-Rod? You know, he's supposed to be the classiest guy in the world, you know, Armani suits and everything. I'm watching the game Saturday night. They put the camera on him. He's at third base. He punches a glove. He did the grossest thing. He takes his finger and he presses it against one nostril and he blows the biggest snot rocket I've ever seen.
I was watching the game at that point.
Yeah, what is going on inside him? He's always goobering and clamming.
He's a twitchy kind of dude.
But I mean, it was almost like they said, you know, we're going to put the camera in. He had no idea. Hold that nostril down, and the snot goes like 10 feet.
Hey, so talk about this concert you went to.
Oh, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame show Thursday night.
Yeah, listen to this, man. Baba Booey saw a good one. Listen.
I have to say, probably one of the top 5 concerts I've ever seen over close to 5.5 hours.
Wow.
Madison Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden. Not a dead moment,
In
Howard.
honor of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Why are all these guys trying to raise money for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Well, Ross and I were talking about that. I think they're just all about the preservation of, of putting
and
together.
Archiving.
Just archiving, keeping the museum together so that in 100 years people know. But, you're right. It's
weird.
You can't get this. You couldn't get this lineup together
against nuclear war.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I mean, Jackson Browne couldn't get the No Nukes concert this could have built. But go ahead.
It was one of the best concerts I've ever seen. So it was divided into. There were 4 main acts, and then each of the acts came out, and then they would have a bunch of people with them. So the first act that came out is Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Wow.
They come out. Well, the show starts. We hear there's going to be a special guest, right? And Ross and I were on the fence about whether to even go to the show. Tickets very expensive. Ticket was like $250 for like not even a great seat.
Mm-hmm.
They bring out Jerry Lee Lewis, and the guy's going to die any minute. I mean, he's got that gobbler, and he's doing the piano, and he's got a weak voice. And I go, God, is this going to be one of those sad shows where it's just a lot of old people? After that, it was just all the way uphill.
Well, it's like when they tortured you with Ravi Shankar at the George Harrison concert, whatever that was called.
Concert for the Bangladesh.
Concert for Bangladesh. They torture you with Ravi Shankar for a while, and then the concert gets really good after that.
So
you always got to be tortured.
Tom Hanks comes out. He introduces...
Tom Hanks?
Yeah, he does a whole rap about how important it is. He introduces Jerry Lee Lewis. Crosby, Stills, and Nash at the stage. They do a bunch of songs. They sound, pretty good.
They do the hits, none of that new shit.
Howard, everybody that comes out does nothing but hits.
All right.
They do, at one point, I can't remember the order, but it was Teacher Children, Marrakesh Express, but there's another song that you would really like. I just can't remember the name of it. Then they bring out Bonnie Raitt. She sounds phenomenal. She does one song.
Right.
They bring out Jackson Browne. He does a Pretender, and another song sounds fucking phenomenal. Then they bring out James Taylor.
And when you say they bring out, do they have multiple, setups so that people...
No. In other words, these people come out to play with Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Oh.
So at times Crosby, Stills, and Nash are backing people up.
Go ahead.
And so then James Taylor comes out. So that whole thing takes like an hour.
Wow.
And that's great.
That would be enough for me.
That's great.
Yeah, that's a concert
right there.
Yeah. The second person out, it takes 5 minutes to switch the stage.
Really?
To change. Second person out is Paul Simon. He comes out, does a bunch of his solo stuff. And then he brings out, because now he's, Crosby, Stills, and Nash were representing, the West Coast. They were doing themes, right? So now Paul Simon's representing New York. He does a bunch of his solo songs. Then they bring out Little Anthony and the Imperials. And I go, 6 guys in their 70s. They do one song, a cappella, sound phenomenal. And it's great. I'm like, I like Little Anthony and the Imperials. They're, they don't overstay their welcome. They're great.
Right.
I forget who, I'm leaving out a bunch of names, but inevitably he brings out Garfunkel. And they sing together, and they are phenomenal, Howard.
They are.
Phenomenal. I mean, they both sound great together, and it almost makes you think, why don't they play together more?
Because Paul can't stand art.
I wonder. I mean, they got together for this, but it's almost like it's their duty to sing together at least every 5 years because they're that good.
Wow.
Then a little bit of
in other words, when Simon's doing his solo stuff, it's not half as good as when he's with Garfunkel.
It's good, but the Simon and Garfunkel stuff is iconic, and they just sound great doing it. Listening to them, I thought to myself, they could get together tomorrow and write a bunch of new songs, and it would probably sound great. I don't know if they'd be great songs,
right? But
they're still in that great a form.
Go ahead.
Take a little bit of time. Okay, a little bit of technical difficulty, 20 minutes. Stevie Wonder comes out, and he's great. And I can't even remember, at one point, John Legend came out, and they did a couple of Michael Jackson songs because that's representing sort of the soul Motown part. And again, I'm leaving people out that came in and out. Then he's done after his 45 minutes. Springsteen comes out.
Wow.
And Springsteen just won't leave. I saw that the show was supposed to be over at 11:47. So there was a 20-minute, delay. I left at 1:30. They were doing the last song, 1:30 in the morning.
So how long was Springsteen on?
Springsteen was on. He did his songs. He brought out Sam from Sam and Dave, right?
Right.
They did 2 songs together. Again, I hate it when guys get together, do the old songs. Sounded phenomenal. They did Hold On, I'm Coming and Soul Man. And
Bruce on for 2 hours?
Bruce was on for an hour 45. It sounded great. Then, when you think there's nothing left, Bruce does this whole rap about, New York and Long Island, New Jersey and Long Island used to be connected, and now we're going to connect it again. Billy Joel comes out.
Wow.
And then they do a bunch of songs together. I mean, it was a phenomenal show.
Wow. What time did you get out of there?
I left at 1:25. I got home at almost 3 in the morning.
Wow.
Jesus. That's some show.
But I never,
unbelievable.
I never sat there at any time and looked at my watch and go, oh, my God, this is boring. Or
You're just having a great time the whole time.
Because nobody stayed on long enough to bother you.
Wow. Wow. Who'd you go with?
Ross.
And is that when you went to dinner with him?
Yeah, we went to dinner before.
Listen to this. Gary comes in this morning and says to me, I'm never going to dinner with Ross again. I go, what happened? I figured it was behavioral, but it wasn't. Tell that story.
You know, Ross always knows where, like, the cool restaurants are and good stuff. He says, he knows I love sushi. He loves sushi. So he says, let's get sushi. I know this place. He goes, really good. A little pricey, but, you know, really, really good. So we go to the restaurant, and it's not like a huge fancy restaurant. It's a little tiny restaurant. We go and we sit at the sushi bar.
Right. You're not even at a table.
Not at a table. The waitress comes over, and we have to give our likes and dislikes. You know, his goes on for an hour. Mine's like 2 seconds. Right. I said, I'd rather have sashimi. He'd rather have sushi. Ross, I don't eat this. I don't eat that. Whatever. So they just start bringing food out. The sushi chef puts some food in front of you.
Well, you don't have to order.
You don't order.
I love that.
Okay. So I said to him at some point, like, how does this work? And he goes, well, it's like a round. You know, it's almost like a X-course dinner, whatever. So we order a very small bottle of sake and a couple of appetizers, and that's it. So the bill's coming. I said, what do you figure? You know, $200 between the two of us? He goes, nah, it's a little bit pricier than that. He goes, probably like $250, $260. They put the bill down. I open it up. Before tip, it's $4.85.
What did you eat?
Let me tell you something. That's insanity.
It's sushi.
First of all, where's he getting this money from?
Well, he wasn't expecting this either. He said he'd eaten there a couple of weeks before.
Yeah.
And it wasn't anything like that.
That's more than pricey.
So what drove it up? Is it sake?
No. It wasn't a sake. The sake wasn't. We saw the price of the sake.
How much was the sake?
It was $29 for a small little...
And you shared that.
And we shared that.
Right.
And then I think we each had a glass after. So say we spent $50
on alcohol.
On sake.
What the hell?
And then we ordered a round of steamed dumplings. So I don't know what that... It's 180...
What's the name of this fucking place so I don't go there?
Sushi for Gary.
Sushi for Gary.
Gary, G-E-R-I.
Sushi
Maybe that's why it says it,
I know.
Sushi for Gary.
It was Gary Sushi. He owns
Sushi
the
for Fa-Fa-Foha.
It was $180 each just to sit at the sushi bar. And then I think when it was done, Ross ordered an extra thing. So it's $360, another $50, $410. I don't know. It was $480, and then we had to leave a tip. So it was in essence.
What'd you leave for a tip on that?
We left it. He was so pissed. He's like, I'm only leaving $40. So on $240 each, we left $40, which is 15%.
Yeah, well.
And so basically $300 a head for sushi.
Now, is the sushi incredible?
It's very good.
Not that good.
But I said there's a place I go to on this block that probably costs 10% of what I paid that night, and the sushi's like 80% as good.
Right.
Like, it's just, it wasn't like the ambiance was great. Like, listen, even if you go to Nobu, it's pricey. I've been at Nobu. I've seen Chris Rock. I've seen Derek Jeter.
You ain't seen anyone famous, even.
No.
Yeah.
Well, you saw your Ross.
Wow.
It's the most I've ever paid for a meal.
This Ross, he doesn't spend a dime on anything.
Sure he does.
I mean, no, he on himself, but not on his wife.
I don't know about that.
He keeps her on austerity. And I don't blame him. You got to keep a woman in line, but then he goes out for 300, 400, 400. What?
He wasn't
400. How much?
It was 480.
480.
And then with the tip over $500.
It was with the tip. It was a 480, and we left 80. It was 560.
Just the two of you?
Just the two of us.
Let me tell you something.
Does the waitress give you a happy ending?
I wish.
That's 4 people at Nobu.
Right.
And Nobu is the best eating experience I've ever had.
Right.
I
mean, first of all, I know Ross got a couple of mortgages. What the hell? Where's he getting this money?
He was not expecting. I'm telling you, he expected the bill to be about $250. It was, but I've never been off by double on a bill yet. You know what I mean? I've never been off by double the amount. I was pissed.
There was one time.
But so was he.
There was one time I thought a White Castle was going to be a quarter. It was 50 cents.
My God. That's crazy, man. Manhattan's just crazy expensive.
But you don't have to do that to get good food.
But, you go out with someone. Here, 8 pieces of tuna sushi and 1 roll is $49 at your place that you went to. They handed me this.
Yeah, but again, how much sushi did they eat?
Yeah, I mean, what did you eat?
No, we ordered, like I said, we didn't order sushi by the piece, which we said in retrospect we probably should have. We ordered, you sit at the bar, that's part of the experience. Ross has to, I don't know, there's a Japanese name for it when you get, you sit there and the chef just makes you what he wants.
Yeah, it's called getting hosed. I mean, what are you kidding me? $500 for 2 guys, and you didn't even have alcohol? I mean, except for a small bottle of sake?
It was a 20, and that was the cheapest bottle of sake on the menu.
No wine.
No.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you for that update.
But Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, one of the best concerts I've ever seen.
It sounds it.
The Friday night show.
It's almost too long.
But it wasn't. That's what I'm saying.
To me, it is. I couldn't stay awake. I'd be gone. I would miss Bruce Springsteen.
The Friday night show was Aretha Franklin, U2, and Metallica. And I know some people who went, they said it was good, but I don't know if it was as good as that. Oh,
what's that?
This is for night 2. It was, let's see, Aretha Franklin, Annie Lennox, Lenny Kravitz, Jeff Beck.
You already got the better show.
Yeah, Jeff Beck was at the show that I was at, too. But that was great, too. Instead of, listening to some Jeff Beck shit, he came out, he played guitar on Superstition with Stevie Wonder.
All right. That I could handle. Because if he starts going into those instrumentals, I'm out the door.
And I got I can't remember. Is B.B. King still alive?
Yeah.
Jeff Beck has one hit that I know.
What is it?
Is
that because we've ended his lovers?
Yes, because we've ended his lovers.
I always thought Freeway Jam was way better.
Yeah, I thought Freeway Jam. What's the Crosby...
Chaz Bono here to talk to you.
Robin, is Chaz Bono? 4 inches is fine.
Chaz Bono, I just got done shitting at the Port Authority.
Ever since you took
the most manly man.
male hormones, you're the manliest guy ever. I understand Artie Lang is teaching you how to be a man.
Oh, yes, Artie's my manager now. I'm the new star of the next season of Ice Road Truckers.
Well, Sonny, your father is gone. I guess Artie's kind of the surrogate father to take you
Yeah, you need
puberty.
a male role model.
Yes, the family was minus 1 cock.
Right.
I'm bringing one in.
Right.
Well, let me tell you something, Chaz. Your voice is changing, and you're growing facial hair. And
you got to shave once a week.
And I understand Artie's teaching you how to grow back hair.
It's going wonderfully.
Yeah. And you sound fabulous. You sound very masculine.
Artie just shaved the Yankee symbol in my back.
Well, you're a super... Chaz, I didn't get to play you the...
We're going to get thrown out of Yankee Stadium this weekend.
Yeah, you didn't get to play the clips.
Are you going to beat up some women at Yankee Stadium?
I'm going to jump on a woman's back for wearing a faggot shirt.
Wow. Man. Chaz, you've really become a man.
I'm hanging out with Will Murray quite a bit as well.
Let's see. Chaz Bono. Oh, Chaz won't talk about what's below his waist. Because as far as I can tell, they can't make a fake penis.
And does she talk about the fact that she got the breast lopped off?
That she'll talk about, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Here, this is the real Chaz.
Chaz has been going through hormone therapy and has undergone surgery to remove his breasts. Do you have to undergo further surgery or surgeries to complete the process?
And that's really a kind of a personal decision, and I don't really feel, comfortable talking about anything below the waist. So I'm going to...
That's got to be a nightmare.
So she sounds like an effeminate man.
My pussy is off limits.
I should have teabagged that bitch.
Excuse me, Mary Hart. I prefer not to talk about my pussy. I mean, cock.
Instead of talking about my pussy, Mary, how about a blumpkin?
By the way, tell the people I'm shitting during the interview.
In a porta-john.
Just keep that private for now.
Fair enough. Actually, I was going to walk in the door and tease you about all of these years referring to you as her.
I know.
And now it's him. But sitting here talking with you, Chaz, it's going to be much easier to walk out the door and always, from here on, refer to you as him.
Well, that's good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Bottom line, what's the most important thing about this for you?
The most important thing about this for me is that my outsides are finally starting to match my insides.
And he's not acting like a guy, but he still sounds like kind of a feminine guy.
He sounds like an effeminate guy.
He's like, thank you.
What does that mean?
He should be like,
you're funny. I should rape you. Yes, I'm changing my name to Leonard Marshall.
Leonard Marshall?
What's that mean?
Because he's very manly.
Oh, okay. Here, Chaz, I'm not talking about what's below my waist. Can you imagine? What's below your waist, Chaz? Who knows?
Hopefully some pussy soon.
No, but I'm saying what's below your waist?
A lot of balls and a lot of cock.
They can't they can't make a cock. So what they do is I heard the clitoris gets very enlarged.
But what do you pee out of?
My horse cock.
He actually comes out of my nose. I'm sorry I pissed on you.
Here, Chad.
If I look at the sun too long, I piss out of my nose.
So your plumbing's all screwed up.
Yeah, there's been some side effects.
There was some rewiring.
They told me the operation had some side effects. I said, like what? They said, well, like you might become a dude.
They actually took a beer can and molded a cock out of it.
It's a combination of a dick and a pussy. It's called a dussy.
Here's Chaz.
I have a dussy?
I have a dussy.
Here's Chaz talking about hormone therapy. And I like the woman goes, I was going to come in and tease you about, tease you. Yeah, you can imagine the teasing that must go on for poor Chaz. I'm going to tease you.
Yeah, if you teased me, by the way, I would have shoved you up the chimney.
Chopped you up and buried you in a wall.
Yeah, Mary. Nice fucking legs. I wish I had those, so I'll just take them.
As part of his transition, Chaz undergoes hormone therapy, which includes testosterone. The hormones have clearly changed your voice. Was that something that was a real adjustment for you?
It does it in stages. So, no.
To measure the change, listen to this interview from 2002.
I didn't have a lot of outlets, and I didn't have anybody else to talk to that had gone through this. I'm literally going through puberty. I get to experience puberty the way that I should have, and the way that I wanted to.
Are you growing a beard, Chaz? Do you shave?
I shave about once a week now. So
why
it's
shave?
Certainly not thick. It kind of started to come in like just like peach fuzz, and so it's kind
was
of
that
thick.
kind of a thrill for you?
Oh my God, yeah.
It must have been.
It was great. It was great.
Yeah.
I always wanted to shave.
What effects have the hormone treatment had on you?
They lowered my voice.
I'm growing hair on my teeth.
I'm having a bar mitzvah.
Billy got sick, so I'm touring with ZZ Top.
She's not experiencing puberty like a guy.
Why would you shave, though? Like, you'd be so proud of some facial.
It's probably coming in patches.
In fact, I have a mustache like Zorro.
My new nickname amongst the guys is Gene Shalit.
Oh, you got a big Gene Shalit mustache.
I do, and I'm reviewing movies for no reason.
I forget why Chaz has the impression you have to cup your hands over your face.
I do, yeah, all the time.
Why is that?
I don't know, because I'm not talented.
It's funny. No, I like that. I mean, I like that Chaz can barely be heard.
Well, Chaz has to sound different than Artie.
Right.
I asked Mary if I could do the interview in a closet. I've been in here for so long.
Because as far as I can tell, when you have this operation and you're a chick, like, as much as you want cock and balls, there's no way they can give you balls. No. Like, not even like a fake pair of balls.
Right.
Like, glue them onto the bottom of your vagina.
I mean, I suppose they could make up something and find some skin from somewhere and put some prosthetics in it.
It'd be cool like if they glue some balls onto it, like, just to cover up half your vagina.
Just a couple of golf balls.
You get like a big hot dog to act like a penis, and then you leave a little hole for the pee to come out.
My mother did me a favor and made a very awkward phone call. Greg Allman is giving me his balls.
Cher would embrace her daughter being gay, but how does she feel about this life-changing experience? Chaz remains private about that, telling me he cannot speak for her, but he is making a major effort to bring understanding to everyone in his life. Has anybody said, whoa, do you really know what you're doing?
Not once I talk to people about it. And, you know, the people in my life are just, you know, happy that I'm doing this and seeing the positive effect that it's having on me.
One of the benefits is I'm fucking a lot of girls that look like my mom. Like, I'm dating a Cher lookalike. I'm going to fuck her hard with my hot dog.
Most Cher lookalikes are female impersonators.
Artie taught me to say hot dog instead of penis. Artie's a real man. I want to be just like Artie when I get full transition, like a werewolf.
For breakfast, Artie made me some chicken jambon.
Yeah, when I was a girl, I used to have, like, tea and crumpets.
Pussy.
Now, I have... What do I have?
Chicken jambon pizzaio fiadero. And I just got a new career.
What's that?
I'm running numbers at the port in Brooklyn.
She's a longshoreman.
I'm more of an enforcer.
You are so manly since you met up with Artie.
I recently broke someone's thumbs.
Would you say Artie was the key to putting it all together?
Artie is my new dad.
All right.
He's a wonderful dad.
I can't wait for the two of you to go to a ball game.
Oh, we've been.
Robin.
Yes?
Smell my finger. Guess what I just had?
I had a little veal pomodoro.
Oh, ever since you met Artie. You used to be a vegan when you were a girl.
Yeah, and that went out the fucking window.
Now you're eating every animal.
What did you just eat?
This morning at 4 a.m. I had some chicken scarpiello with a little andiamo alige.
Before you went to the port?
Before I went to the port and broke a man's thumbs. Because we owed somebody $52. I recently threw a forklift at a man.
So that testosterone gives you super strength.
Yeah.
Picking up forklifts.
Picked it up, my pussy started to bleed. The whole transition isn't 100%.
Not completely...
Yeah. I lift a heavy objects, make my pussy bleed.
I still do some acting. I'm playing Larry King on Broadway.
I visited Chaz at his L.A. home where he lives happily with Jennifer Elia, his girlfriend of 4 years.
Artie taught me to fuck her very hard.
And their 3 dogs. On this day, they were posing for a photo shoot for Getty Images. Here's where
Artie told me for the photo shoot to drop my pants and moon.
Sexuals might go, wait a minute. If they were attracted to each other as 2 women, does it become a heterosexual relationship?
Well, you know, I mean, I think I didn't just bring this on Jen recently. Right. This was something that, you know, she knew about shortly after we met. So our relationship, I would say, always modeled a heterosexual relationship, you know, emotionally, intellectually. So now it does physically as well.
Physically?
She sucks my labias and we pretend it's a penis.
It's a lot of fun. She blows me while I'm doing masonry work. Excuse me, honey. I'm pouring cement in the porch. Could you lick my ass? Honey,
very sad.
Honey, while I'm breaking a man's thumbs, could you give me a rusty trombone?
Do you think that one day she'll get to a point where she's like, you know, this isn't all it's cracked up to be?
I think she's almost there. If it wasn't for Artie helping her through this.
If it wasn't for Artie and his compassion, I think I'd kill myself.
Now that you're, I know when you were a girl, you would like go to the bathroom, close the door, and if you took a dump, you'd do a courtesy flush. What do you do now?
Well, now I just don't flush.
You don't flush at all. When's the last time you flushed?
The last time I flushed was 1988.
Smells like a zoo in there.
You got a big pile of shit coming.
A big pile of shit.
Artie taught you that?
Yeah. Well, now I never flush because the toilet at the Port Authority doesn't work. I leave my mother's mansion to go shit at Union Station.
That's what a man would do.
Well, you've learned a lot, I'll tell you that, man. You're so manly. You're more manly than anyone I know. I'll tell you that. You're shitting. And...
Yeah, why were you intoxicating?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Well, I feel guilty because the investors in Beer League, now in hindsight, I should have done this. They begged me to have you play an umpire. And I'm sorry, man. I made that decision for you.
You didn't even bother to ask.
Yeah. I was presumptuous and said no.
You're no bro. You're right. All right. Let me.
the best thing a bro could do.
Let me play a couple of things here. This is these are various voicemails that have come in. Here we go. All right. So I got this voicemail, and I got upset because Wendy is crying because she can't find her cat.
Oh, jeez.
But within 2 seconds, she converts that into, I need an Xbox.
And you are an asshole.
Right. And then 2 seconds later, Richard had a voicemail with her singing.
Oh.
You know, so
she goes from one mood to another very quickly.
So
sounds retarded.
Here's the Wendy saga.
That's the beauty of being retarded.
Yeah, Will, is there any way you could call me back in the morning or something? Because I really, really can't sleep at night. I've been worrying about Tigger. Tigger's this is the 20th day, and I don't know what to do anymore. And what's worse, my friends keep pressuring me, asking me if I ever got my Xbox 360. I told no. I don't know I don't know what to do. I don't get any breaks till Saturday from babysitting. I mean, I'll go nuts. I can't sleep at night because I'm worried about Digger, my cat. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't. I'm sorry, Howard. I'm sorry. Thanks for everything you did for me in the past. I'm sorry that I keep asking you for money and everything. It's just that, you know, I can't work, you know, because I'm on disability.
The great thing about that message is that she's crying about the loss of her cat, Tigger or Digger or whatever his name is. I can't make it out. And then she goes, what's worse?
Yeah.
What's worse than my cat is that my friends are pressuring me, where's my Xbox 360?
Who are these friends?
I don't know.
You know, someone with her history in saying the N-word should not have a pet named
Tigger,
anything
Tigger,
Igger.
anything
Igger.
She might, you know.
I'm like, what is that cat's name?
Meanwhile, you know, I did get upset. I don't like to see Wendy upset, but the fact that 2 seconds later, here she is on Richard's machine. You get the idea.
She's already forgotten the cat, forgotten the Xbox. She's happy again.
There you go. Also on our machines were burning up last night. Jeff the Vomit Guy checked in. He hadn't checked in a while. Here is his disturbing message of the day. Jeff the Vomit Guy who enjoys having women vomit on him.
Well, Murray, this is Jeff Levy. I had an idea. I just got home from the city. It's 4:30 on an early Sunday morning. This is the one day of the week where I take my sojourn around the bar scene of the Lower East Village, checking out girls coming out of the bar, potentially feeling nauseous and throwing up from drinking too much alcohol consumption, okay? Sometimes I get lucky. Other times, you know, it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. How would, you know, someone from the Howard Stern page, how would they like to do like a story on my life? You know, I could say I'm like some 50-year-old sad sack individual who lives his life just for watching girls vomiting, has no real other career, no real other interest. Just, you know, would it be too unbelievable to be true? In other words, would it be so far-fetched that no one would buy it? I think it would make for a good human interest story. There's some guy out there who lives his life of vomit to see a hot chick vomiting when no one else feels she's attractive and vomiting. And I think it's the most erotic thing to see someone do a Roman shower, spew forth all that liquidy, chunky vomit onto the streets of New York City. Basically, I'm standing there getting an erection inside my pants, okay? That's the only way yours truly can get turned on, by seeing a girl vomit. How about somebody doing a story on that? You know, making it known to Howard. You know, surely if I have that puke fetish, there must be some girls out there who have that type of fetish, too.
A creepy Jeff Levy standing outside bars waiting for girls to puke.
Right.
Could you imagine?
I mean, you got to love that
Yeah, but,
guy.
you know, when you think of it, I guess he's right. That's where you have to go.
Yeah.
Thank you for... Please hold while I transfer your call.
Hello, the bulimic. How can I help you?
Chef Levy.
Sheriff Levy?
Chef Levy.
Jeff Levy.
I'm a vomit lover.
What does that mean?
You know, I'm into emetophilia. I like girls getting sick. Could you help me with that?
No, I can't. You want to get involved to help people who are sick.
Seeing girls vomit, I get turned on.
Okay, I'm ending the call now. This is inappropriate.
That's what I like. That's what I want to be a part of.
Bulimic, can I help you?
I'm a vomit lover.
That is something I am not going to talk to you about.
Can you help me with that?
What is it that you need help with, Jeff?
But do girls like to get sick? Maybe bulimic chicks.
They don't like to get sick.
Seeing girls vomit, I get turned on.
Off the mark.
But the question is, are any girls out there willing to accept the likes of me, a 49-year-old man who doesn't have a career, who's out of work, doesn't make much money, obviously, and just likes what he likes? And I think I would need to find a girl who has shares that same fetish.
No. No. There is nobody here who can help you.
No. I like to stick their fingers down their throat in an erotic way, and I get a hard-on from it.
First of all, nobody likes to stick their fingers down their throat. Second of all, you have really offended me personally.
Can Howard Stern help me with that?
Sir, you are an asshole.
Now that's putting it succinctly.
She got it on the money the first time. He is an asshole.
Well done. Also on our voicemail, Crazy Alice was just going berserk about Will peeing in the toilet, not flushing.
Oh.
And she's, I think, upset with us for making fun of that. And I don't even, you know what?
Wait a minute, I don't understand.
You know why you don't understand? You tell me what she's saying. If you can decipher what the hell she's screaming about.
I've become pretty good at Crazy Alice speak. Let me try.
You will not be able to do it.
All right, I'll try.
I will. I'm glad you're defending yourself, because you're not the only one that piss in that fucking toilet. And I get other guys piss all over, too, but it gets my kicks. I get my kicks off when Robert go in there, see the piss. She has to flush it down. When she throw it in the face, buying expensive boats she don't ride, 3 homes ain't for 1 coon. Punish those rich people. We'll punish them. Because I go in a public toilet, the bitches leave shit in the toilet and piss all over the floor. So man's not going on his ghost, gay cocksucking faggot Ralph. You know what really goes? You sucking dick for a living, faggot Ralph. Yeah, I said faggot, Artie, faggot. Okay, Ralph, you a ghost with your bare face, faggot. Bye.
Well, I mean, I was with her for a while, but it just completely disintegrated.
Yeah, I don't know. She went off the rails.
Yeah, she really did. Hey, you know, and you don't know what she was talking about, did you?
Well, she started off saying Will is wrong for doing it, but then she liked because I had to go in there and see it, and I'm a rich person, and a boat I can't ride in 3 houses, and then she likes that idea. But then she went off on Ralph, and I don't know why.
Now, how did he work his way into there? Okay, best tape of the day, though. Best tape of the day. So you announced the other day that Gary Coleman from Different Strokes, the little black kid who never grew up, you know, who stayed a midget.
You saw that in the paper. What,
yeah,
8 or 9,
4'8",
something like that.
He finally got married. He'd never been with a woman. Found a woman, married her.
22-year-old.
22 years old.
I saw a picture of him in the paper. It's extraordinary.
Yeah, it's extraordinary. And now Inside Edition has the first exclusive interview. They've been married for months. They got away with it. Nobody knew about it. I mean, the paparazzi, I guess, are not exactly following
I guess they had to finally tell people because nobody cared.
So they get the first interview with Gary Coleman and his wife, and already they say there's anger issues and problems in the marriage.
No.
Yeah.
For the first time, we're hearing from Gary Coleman's bride, Shannon Price. They secretly got married last August. But is the honeymoon already over?
I noticed neither of you are wearing wedding rings. How come?
We never remember to put them on.
Yeah, and I'm a little skeptic because I don't want to lose it.
In this Inside Edition exclusive, Gary and Shannon speak for the first time about their volatile and stormy relationship.
Yeah, things get
he does.
Like what?
Chairs. The printer today.
Yeah.
They revealed that just hours before we arrived for the interview, there was a blowout.
He threw the printer today?
Yeah, I threw the printer because my agent wanted to send me a fax and it wouldn't fax. And she was upset at me over something that I had done.
So did he make up?
No.
Not yet.
No. It's okay. I'm kind of used to it by now.
Good
Recently,
Lord.
someone called the cops when they saw them fighting, and Gary was cited for disorderly conduct and sent to anger management class.
Did it help?
No.
No.
Have you ever been worried for your safety?
A lot, yes. I have 3 dachshunds as well, and I worry about them too.
Jeez.
God. Why are you worried about them?
Because he doesn't like them.
That doesn't mean I'm going to kill them.
During the day we spent with them near their Utah home, Gary and Shannon never hugged or kissed, but they say they have a special bond.
So you know that like someone like Mark Cronin's already has to be on the phone to them.
Absolutely. There's got to be a wedding reality show for them.
By the way.
I mean, I know a quick way to get money.
I work
If you need money and you want money quick,
yeah.
quickly get on the phone to Gary Coleman before Mark Cronin does.
And produce this show and take it to VH1.
And just give it a goofy name, you know. Married Without Children, featuring Gary Coleman and Shannon. Newlyweds.
I worked with Gary Coleman twice. He did a Mad TV sketch, and he's in the movie Dirty Work. And both times, there was 2 years apart, he was on the set hitting on every hot PA. I mean, really? Blatantly. Like, there was this one girl who worked at Mad TV, Tara, who was just like a 10. She was gorgeous. Right. And he, like, followed her around all day. And, like, I mean, really seriously. And he has this assistant who's a full-grown guy who's kind of like a good-looking black guy. And I think he would use him to try to get him chicks. But I always thought he got chicks. But according to him, he was a virgin.
Yeah.
He was really arrogant, too.
Well, listen to this. I mean, this poor girl sounds tortured.
Howard, I got to tell you
Can't you just step on him?
I got to tell you this. You know, you'll probably... It's better to tell you this on the air because I'm not stepping on anybody's toes. But you brought up Mark Cronin.
Right.
You'll be very interested in this. And Mark's a good guy and everything. I'm not stepping on any toes here. But right now there's a solid offer for me on the table.
Right.
Do you know about this, Gary?
No.
Okay. No. Mark Cronin's going to executive produce it. My manager just called me last night and said... him and Comedy Central, it's an offer. We thought of nobody else for this. It's going to be a takeover of The Bachelor, but it's going to be Artie. And it's going to, who wants to fuck Artie Lang?
Oh, my
And
goodness.
instead of fuck, it's a bleep.
Right.
And it's an offer, and it would be, 10 broads, and it would be a reality show on Comedy Central, maybe 10 weeks long, whatever. Right. And I don't know what kind of money, but... I said, that's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
It sounds like you're the white Flavor Flav.
Well, yeah. I'm sure that's what it is.
So they compete to have sex with you, huh?
Yes, who wants to bleep Artie Lang?
That sounds like a solid offer. I don't know the details. I'll give you the details.
Have you said no?
I said yes.
Have you heard a dollar figure?
I I wanted my... You know what? I felt bad.
Coleman's got an offer for somebody every 3 days, you know.
You know, listen,
7 offers, 1 gets taken.
But
I don't want to sound like some sort of snob. Anybody thinking of me for work is fantastic. I love you. Thank God I got a steady gig.
But you know what? He's doing good in his career. He doesn't want to look like some horny fucking slob who can't get laid. The guy can get laid.
Yeah, I mean, that is not the TV show you want to go on.
Yeah.
I said to my manager when he pitched it to me, I said, can I guess who's producing it? He goes, yeah. I go, I knew the one guy, Jim Sharp, who's a great guy at Comedy Central. I said, Mark Cronin. He goes, yeah, how'd you know that?
And now, Artie, I don't mean this in a demeaning way.
I do.
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
That's all right. That's fine.
So the object of the show is one of the girls gets to fuck you. Is that the only prize?
I doubt it.
No, do you think there's other prizes?
And I don't know what the girls look. I don't know any details. It could be a bunch of chicks who look...
winners, you know?
It could be... Thank you, Robin. It could be a bunch of chicks who look like me in a wig. I don't know what... Because it's Comedy Central.
Does Mark see a sequel like Who Wants to Fuck the Girl That Fucked Artie Lang kind of thing? Because this thing could self-perpetuate.
No, but again, I've never talked to Mark about it. I immediately turned it down, but I said to my manager, I would be real curious if you could find out a dollar figure.
So you turned it down without even knowing a dollar figure?
Yeah, because, I mean, look.
Did you even get the premise of whether the girls are beautiful?
No, I just told them, when I found it was Mark, and again, thank you for thinking of me for a job.
Yeah. No, that's very nice, and I understand what's going on there. Okay, listen.
You would be the star of a show.
I have a good piece of tape for you, Howard, before you move ahead.
Well, Richard Lewis is here. I want to say hello to him.
Just take 2 seconds.
All right.
You're on JD page 1 right now, right?
What do you have?
Upper left-hand corner. There seems to be an assault by aging actresses to go on network television and curse. Remember how Diane Keaton said fuck?
Yes.
Well, here's Jane Fonda on the Today Show saying cunt.
Oh, really?
Oh, good.
And not by accident, not like a joke.
And there's no bleeping on the Today Show.
No.
And I know when it started, there were some A-list celebrities who came out to help you, but Jane, you at first were not a big fan of the play, so what turned you around?
Well, it wasn't that I wasn't a big fan. I hadn't seen the play. I live in Georgia, okay? I was asked to do a monologue called Cunt. And I said, I don't think so. I got enough problems. But...
Wow.
No, wait a second. She was
monologue called Cunt?
She was married to a guy who owned major broadcasts. She doesn't know you can't say cunt on the Today Show?
Of course she does.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know what? And there'll be no fines over that. I used to get fined for that kind of stuff. By the way, this is just funny. This is out of only this would be in a British newspaper. It's a huge article on radio in the British newspaper, and it says... Pick of the week, I guess Martin Bashir did a show about me, and he goes, it says, the best DJ you've never heard in your life. Martin Bashir explains why he's chosen to profile perhaps the most offensive broadcaster in the world. I would only love a headline like that.
The most offensive broadcaster in the world.
Yeah, but the best DJ you've never heard in your life. I never get positive press here in the United States.
Well, they still messed it up.
Yeah, no, I'm happy. I'll take this. This is about as positive as it gets for me.
How backwards is it, Howard, that you got good reviews for a movie and books, and your radio show never gets
always bash.
And believe me,
it's retarded.
I want to read this, actually, and the picture's not bad either, so there you go.
But I'm sure, there are broadcasters who are saying, terrible things about people's race or their sexuality. You are offensive.
Yes. I'm the most offensive, but I did like the headline that I was the best DJ you've never heard. Eric, you're on the air. Go ahead quickly, and then we're going to get to Richard Lewis, who's stopping by after many years.
Excited about that.
Yeah,
Good morning, everybody. Hey, Howard, I was wondering, didn't you guys play tape a couple of years ago when little Gary Coleman walked off that reality show because he got all pissed? Because I was listening to that tape before that you played, and he sounded a little angry.
I don't remember, but that sounds familiar to me, so you might be right about that.
Everybody wanted him to do the, what you talking about, Willis? And
right. Yeah, he's difficult to deal with, but boy, he'd be good on his own show with that wife. Well, if I could put a camera on that wife and him 24 hours a day, I'd watch it.
Why aren't you producing? Why are you giving that to someone else?
Why am I not producing? Okay. Fred... immediately get on the phone. No, Gary, call Gary Coleman and tell him I want to make a reality
Mark
show.
Cronin's on the line already, so you're gonna...
I can't beat him. He's got a speed dial, that guy. Double A, you're on the air in Belleville, New Jersey.
Hey, what's going on? Real quick, I was wondering what you got planned for the beautiful Bethel on Valentine's Day.
I gave Beth a gift already this morning when I woke up. Absolutely.
You banged her.
Wow, you were ready.
No, actually, I didn't give her that gift.
I'm giving you the gift of my cock.
Although I was getting upset during the Lisa Rinna interview when she's talking about how she does that double hand job move.
The basket thing.
I want Beth to start looking into stuff like that.
Where's your Valentine's?
Yeah, where's my basket? But anyway, yeah, we're...
Easter basket.
I gave her a... it's funny, I was watching the... TV show Brady about the Brady marriage, the Brady family.
I can't believe you watched that.
Yeah, I watched that. And Beth watches it with me, and we were watching it. And for his birthday, that girl Adrian went out and did a photo shoot with another girl, and she was completely nude.
Really?
And, and Brady got upset. He goes, you know what? I didn't want it. You did this for you because you got a lesbian crush on this chick, and you wanted to hold her naked and stuff, and I'm really resentful of this.
He doesn't want her running around because he knows she's she's bi, right?
Yeah, so I got a big binder. A couple of listeners helped me out with this. I took Ralph's head, and I have naked pictures of me and Ralph in bed in various poses, photoshopped. And I wrote this beautiful...
I hope it's photoshopped.
It is. I made a card, and I said, honey... You've been, this is a gift, the best gift I could ever give you. It was everything that Adrian said to the Brady kid. And I said, this is the greatest gift I can give you.
Now, you and Beth watched that show together.
Yes.
So she would know exactly what this was you were parodying.
Yes. When she opened up the book and saw me and Ralph naked, and our hands down each other's pants, and stuff like that in bed, she was laughing her ass off.
Good.
And I want to thank the listeners for helping me with that, because I don't know how to Photoshop for nothing.
Yeah, you could never have done that.
I would have actually had to go and take pictures with Ralph.
Our listeners are the best Photoshoppers in the world.
They certainly are. And then I gave her this big box of various candies that she likes, lots of different things that she can open today. And then I also am taking her for, she wants this bag and a pair of shoes, so we're going to go shopping together on the weekend. And then
nice.
And I'm taking her to dinner tonight.
Are you,
you got away from the over-the-top gift.
Jewelry,
This is a nice way to spend Valentine's.
Yeah, so we're back to something a little more normal.
Yeah.
You should take her to Artie's gig on Saturday.
You want to know something? We were all set to go.
By the way, I have to thank you because no pressure at all. I was going to ask you if you wanted to go. But that was nice of you to mention that you might go. The promoters loved it. I mean, the show sold out last week, but... You mentioned it even a few weeks ago, and I think that had a lot to do with it.
Booker called me. Right. He's going.
Oh, good. Right. Is he going with that crazy girl of his?
No, she's not crazy. What are you talking about?
I mean, crazy girl.
The press has that all wrong. Booker told me. But anyway... So I was going to go down there.
Yeah, someone told me that. You said it again.
Yeah. And then I backed out, so I don't know if I'm going or what, but I really do want to get down to the Borgata. When in the commercial, they were saying Artie Lang, and they reminded me they have poker tables there where you can sit and play poker.
Right.
And
well, you're a genius, apparently. That's what
and
they
you're
say.
A comedic genius,
yeah.
so...
Say that!
Who wants to miss that?
Well, listen.
Genius of Artie Lang.
Well, it is all the new material since Carnegie Hall. But
good.
Another thing, I just appreciate you saying that and thinking
I was so... And then I couldn't get it together, but who knows? At the last minute, I might.
Honestly, with Fridays off, forget about this weekend. I would love to go down there one weekend in the next month or so and play poker.
You'll go with me?
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm going to call you later today. I want to talk to you about that.
All right. Well, I'd love to do
All right, good.
We'll get a definite date now.
Yeah, we can be degenerates together. Andy, you're on the air.
Hey, guys. Comment of the day. Where's my basket? That's hilarious.
Yeah, where is my basket?
Where's my basket?
What's in your basket?
Howard, thank you so much for letting me talk to Lisa this morning. That was a thrill. It really was.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. You guys were good on the phone, too. It's good when you mix it up. Although someone did call in and say, how come you didn't ask Lisa if she does anal? I think I once asked her that. I don't think she does.
Is this strange? I don't know what I'm more thrilled with, Howard. Talking to you, no offense, or talking to Lisa. Is that strange?
Well, listen, no. You're a man, and talking to Lisa is fun, and she's somebody you beat off to.
You're no homo.
Yucko the Clown, quickly, and then Richard Lewis is in here.
Did you get Yucko's invitation?
Happy Valentine's Day, you prick.
Hey, I did. I got a wedding invitation to Yucko's wedding.
I am so happy about this wedding invitation.
I'm not.
Oh, good.
No, yes, I am, because it's in Georgia.
Oh, but you see, that's my point. You make my point. I'm going to turn you from being happy to unhappy.
And it ain't Atlanta, Georgia, Robin. It's shit town.
Yucko knows we're not going to Georgia. Yucko wants a gift.
Sure.
Well, what do you mean, sure?
I don't want shit from you.
Fuck you fucking clown.
Yeah, no, you know what? I think Howard's got a point.
I only have to send a gift.
It's a shakedown.
Oh,
come on. What do you mean?
Don't you want to see the lovely couple do well?
Last time he was in here, he should have just come in with a bucket. And just held it out in front of everybody and said, dude,
you guys are terrible.
Donate to my wedding. And I would have gladly thrown in some money.
Yucko invited
the farce that is this wedding invitation.
Yucko invited every person who works here, and nobody's going.
I've known you faggots fucking 9 years.
You don't even take the makeup off. You don't even take the makeup off around me.
I wouldn't know Yucko.
Wait. Slow down. I can't hear Yucko. What?
If I didn't give an invitation, I'd hear from you fuckers, oh, Yucko didn't give me an invitation.
No.
Oh, I would not.
I would have thanked you. I would have thanked you.
Well, then thank me.
How much you want? How much you need?
When you getting married?
What?
When you getting married? October? It's fitting since you look like a fucking skeleton.
You ain't getting a fucking invite to that either, jerkwell.
How much money you need?
I don't need shit.
You're like my bookie. What do you need?
Howard, this is the person who needs a gift.
Oh, please.
You know, you have to help young people in the community get a foothold in life.
It's true. You don't.
I don't want shit.
You are right, Robin. I got invited to Ron Perlman's daughter's bat mitzvah.
Wow, that's going to be great.
Then, you're going to give her a gift.
I'm not going, so I sent like $1,000. I went,
that girl doesn't need money.
She's got billions.
Well, but, it's a nice gesture to send something.
Of course you do. You always send
to wipe off her shoe.
Right, that she's going to take that.
That's a bad way.
I got a lovely thank you note from the kid.
Well, that's nice.
And